bother with the bunting or just leave it at the brass band?
Just want it to be nice for her.
For her.
All right, for Paul as well. I mean, I want you to feel comfortable leaving her here. Is that so bad?
Jason, how
Not a word.
You should tell him.
I will, Emil.
Do you actually know how much that stuff costs?
No, I told you I have no interest in your flaming moisturiser.
It's firming day cream and it's 30 quid a pop.
30 quid?
Well, it was on my bedside table, so you must have used it.
I'll pour the tea.
Right, Jason, in future, just use the stuff that I buy you, OK?
Don't worry, love. I'll save the tea bags for your eyes.
Yeah, you're funny.
Have you heard anything?
No. Just glad I'm not taking my usual taxi ride, thanks to you.
And Kylie.
It were you what pulled me back from the brink. You might wave a spatula instead of a wand, but you are my guardian angel, Royston. You mean knight in a blue penny.
Oh, you saved yourself. I only told you what you already knew.
I need to hear it from you, though. The right thing gets shouted down too easy in here.
But what if I'm not there the next time? That's what concerns me a great deal.
Won't be here next time. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I have never meant it more.
Well, that's true. You've got to get on with your life. Forget about Tracy Barlow.
Well, I can't promise that, but I'm done fighting her. If we was in a ring, the ref would have stopped it long since.
How about this one? I promise to love and cherish you and bring laughter to your life each day.
Every time you take your clothes off.
If you're not going to take this seriously, I am happy with the usual vows.
Yeah, I bet you are 5th time around. Our wedding's going to be different. Special.
I've had my fill of special weddings, thank you. I just want this one to pass without incident.
Yeah, well, you're not alone in that. You know, there is a certain weight to the traditional vows that comes with their antiquity. A sort of historic gravity that almost demands obedience.
Like forsaking all others, Dad?
Yeah.
How about you, ma'am? What vows would you have?
Well, I've always thought that honesty was very important in a marriage. I'll go and get your lunchbox, Amy.
Do you want to give me away?
That's your dad's job.
You know very well what I mean. Get a grip.
I'll try. I'm sorry, love.
Right, better get going. I've got to take this one to school. She's going to be late.
See you later.
Might be a while, because after I've dropped her off, I've got a bit of a surprise lined up.
Ooh, what is it?
Won't be a surprise if I told you, would it? Come on, big girl.
Do you want apple juice or orange with your packed lunch?
Don't mind.
Is it true?
Is what?
About the fish. Did you really do it, or were you just trying to provoke him? I need the truth, Faye.
I'm sorry. I'm dead sorry.
It's the fish who are dead, and there's no bringing them back. It's not like you've broke something that can be repaired. They were living things, and you deliberately killed them. Do you understand how terrible that is?
Yeah.
I hope so, love. I've tried to understand. God knows I didn't sleep a wink last night. But for the life of me, Faye, I just don't understand.
Shit.
What? Talk to me, Faye.
He knocked down my shed. I loved it. It was mine and he took it away from us. Just like he's going to take you away and all. I just wanted him to know how it felt. Losing something that you really loved. That's all. I didn't think about...
Come here. You silly girl. You silly, silly girl. I'm not going anywhere.
You haven't got time for that. You're going to be late.
No later than you. I can eat on the way to work.
Oh, you'll get crumbs all over you. You can't go to work looking like a bird table.
Look, just don't give her a hard time, all right?
Why would I do?
You all right? Hey.
What's the crack here, man?
Well, Paul needed somebody to look after Leslie for the day. Do you want to sit down, love?
What is this place?
It's Eileen's house, like I explained.
What, so, you're taking care of her?
No, I am.
Well, you're working.
But the day off.
Looking after his missus. Yeah, I don't know what's bigger.
Your desperation is brass neck.
Jay, calm down.
Don't speak to me like that.
Mum, you're not qualified to look after someone like her.
She only needs supervising. I wouldn't do it.
I'm not talking to you, mate.
Don't like it here.
Yeah, no wonder you try to rush me out of the house. This is all wrong and you know it.
Paul, I want to go home.
It's okay. Look, this is upsetting.
No,
and maybe
it's fine. I decide what goes on in this house, and if people don't like it, they know what they can do.
I am so sorry. I didn't mean to cause any,
I should have prepared him, but is Leslie all right?
Yeah, she's fine. She doesn't like shouting. She will be fine now, and I am so grateful, Eileen. But I have got to go. Leslie, Eileen's going to stay with you today, okay? I've got to go to work, and I will be straight back as soon as possible, I promise, okay? Right. See you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Time the Jew.
You what?
Please. Gotta eat me jam donut now. Am I all right for a bit?
Oh, I'm sorry, all right. Got the wrong end of the stick. You can see I might have jumped.
Whoa. Are you admitting you were wrong about the fish? That you were totally bang out of order?
All I can do is apologise, which I've done. Well, not beg forgiveness, because knee pads don't come cheap.
Hang on. If you know then it wasn't me, Kai, who did it, then surely you must know who did.
Enjoy your donut.
Oh, who was it? Hey, I've got a right to know.
You stopped outside that jeweller's shop on purpose, didn't you?
I had an itch. Sure you don't begrudge me a bit of fun?
Yeah, well, it better be a good surprise, or I'll have one for you come the wedding night.
You will not be disappointed.
Oh, you're taking me to Steps for a Scotch egg?
I completed on it yesterday. It is ours.
No! Oh, it's amazing! I thought it was going to take ages. Oh, a place of my own? I don't think I've ever been this excited. Well, not in the street in broad daylight, anyway.
Want to carry over the threshold?
We're not married yet. Besides, I can think of a million better ways to put your back out.
Open the door.
Thank you very much. How can I help you?
You can't, Roy. I need to speak to you.
I'm working.
Would you like to take 10 minutes?
Not particularly, no.
I'll just top up the sauce bottle.
Oh, what do you want, Owen?
Things are getting way out of hand, love.
No, you got way out of hand. Faye was knocked about by her parents. The last thing she needed was a backhander off you.
You're blowing it out of all proportion, love. I slapped her legs, that's all.
Oh, that's all? You had no right!
Didn't I? She killed those fish, and then the cow's little madam lass about it in my face. That was after she led me a merry dance, by the way, all night. No, she got what she deserved.
Oh, that's my call to make, and mine alone.
You left it in my charge. I assumed discipline was down to me.
Oh, well, did you honestly think I'd be happy about you hitting her?
To be honest, no. And that's half the problem, love.
Oh, is it? Well, you go on then, you enlighten me.
You let her run rings around you. Just because she's adopted. You wouldn't let your Gary get away with half the stuff that she does.
Yeah, well, that was different because Gary grew up in a happy home.
Yeah, with boundaries, love. Whatever the background, every kid needs to know the difference between right and wrong. I did no more to Faye than I would have done with my own daughters growing up.
Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to argue the toss with you. I am working.
Can I sit down?
Wow. Getting very polite in your old age.
I thought you might be angry with us for grassing you up to Roy.
Well, if you hadn't have done, I'd have been sat in Weatherfield Nick now reading the latest graffiti, so... I might have lost, but at least Barlow's not got that satisfaction.
Who says you've lost? If you still love Steve, you're going to have to tell him what Danny said.
But what is that going to prove without anything to back it up? Steve does not believe a word I say. He hates me guts, doesn't he? Anyway, it's about more than that now. Half the street thinks I'm a flipping child killer. They don't say it, but I can see it in their eyes.
So what are you going to do?
Well, there's not a right lot I can do, is there? I don't see Tracy confessing anytime soon, and I just cannot figure out a way to get my hands on them medical records. Not unless you know a bored computer hacker with a love of lost causes.
Hold on. I do know someone.
Whoa, listen, darling. Being really good at Grand Theft Auto don't quite quit.
No, shut up, I'm serious. They're even better than a computer hacker, and it Tracy Barlow, almost as much as you do.
I like this one.
Going back a bit, I'm a big fan of the Police. That's the band.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
I saw them in Manchester, I think, with
Paul?
Oh, yes, Paul. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. A year has passed since I wrote my note.
Do you know, for years I used to think that lyric was "A year has passed since I broke my nose." I thought there was some deep abstract meaning that I was missing.
Lunch is nearly ready.
I'm going to have to go, Eileen. I'm sorry, I've got to get to work.
Oh, don't be daft. We'll be fine.
It was nice talking to you, Leslie.
Are you going?
Yeah, but I'll see you again soon. Ciao. You sure you're going to be all right?
Right, I'll just finish our lunch.
Hi, love. How was the flat?
Complete waste of time.
Really? Why was that?
We'll put it this way. They won't be holding the World Cat Swinging Championships there anytime soon.
You'd have 2 bedrooms.
Depends what you mean by bedroom. If you mean a room with a bed, then technically it was, if you don't mind a wall-to-wall single. Made this place look like Tatton Park.
And you get a maid thrown in. Still, finding the right house, little flat.
Hey, love, you ain't got 5 minutes, have you?
Why?
I need your help. It's really, really important.
Thought you might need something.
Well, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but...
Yeah, of course we can. I'll put the kettle on.
Is it all right, love, or do you want me to do you something else?
What time's Paul coming back?
Couple of hours. He won't be long. Do you know, I can't remember the last time I made myself a cooked meal at dinner time. Could get used to it. I've never had the luxury of being one of them ladies who lunch. I tell you, that's a good idea. You never know, Leslie, there might be a good black and white movie or something.
Privet tunnel.
I think I've got some matchmakers in the cupboard. Found anything you like? Leslie, I think we're going to have to turn it down. Right, well, I'm just going to go and do the washing up.
So we need to be able to get into the computer system.
Surgery was broken into last night. It was you, wasn't it? Trying to access Tracy's files.
I didn't go through with it.
You couldn't blame her if she had, though. Not only is Tracy lying about the push, she'd already lost the babies.
Yeah, but you don't know that for certain.
Well, that's why we need the medical records. It's the only way of proving it and clearing my name.
You want me to help you do it?
You're the only person who can. And you was able to access Nick's girlfriend's file.
Oh, and that went well. Look, if you were caught, it wouldn't take them long to work out who helped you.
We won't grass you up, Gail.
Look, I understand your frustration, I sympathise, but you can't expect my mum to put her head on the block.
I know it's a lot to ask you,
Right, it is. What you're asking is a serious offence. When I looked at Natasha's files, I was lucky to get away with a sacking. Could end up back in prison if I tried it again. Especially if you'd broken in.
We're not going to break in.
Who's not going to break in where?
All right?
How was school?
Same old, same old. Lorna Connery's got a brace. She still had Cheerios in it this morning. It was gross.
I hope you didn't tease her.
She would have done the same to me. But I'll leave off when I see her at youth club.
Yeah, you will, because you're not going. You're grounded for a month.
What?
Yeah, you heard. You can't expect to do what you did to those fish and get off scot-free.
I am. Your boyfriend hit me, remember?
Yes, and he shouldn't have done. It's not his place to discipline you, it's mine.
So I get punished twice. That's fair.
Look, I don't want to argue about this.
No, because you know you'll lose. You're as bad as he is.
Right, that's enough! I am sick and tired of your backtrack, young lady. Go to your room now. I said now!
You won't go anywhere near it.
Don't blame him for being green. Hey, if your face gets any longer, you need a steel toe cap for your chin.
Ah, flaming out. You know, you should be a comedian.
Ooh, moody.
I'm sorry, love. I can't do right for doing wrong lately.
Oh, what's up with you?
Oh, something else. I've had a run-in with Anna.
Oh, what have you done?
Hey, what makes you assume it's my fault?
Do you really want us to answer that?
Yeah, all right, I know I'm a bit hot-headed. But this time I'm definitely in the right.
Why do you let us be the judge, eh?
Fine. In fact, I can't think of anybody better equipped. Do you think I made a bad job of bringing you up? Honestly.
Well, you were a bit rubbish at Platts, Dad.
Oh, bunches. Ooh.
So I'm no hairdresser, but aside from that, was I a good parent? Did I ever treat you badly?
Of course not. Why was put this on?
I smacked Faye last night.
47 and a half. Oh, thanks for doing this for me, Mum.
It's my pleasure. I haven't got long, mind you. I'm on the front desk for evening surgery. It was good of Lloyd to leave the carpets and everything.
What, you reckon? I think we should have had something knocked off.
They're all right.
I think Cheryl has spent too long in sleazy clubs. This lot is going out.
Does Steve know?
Well, he knows where not to interfere. You know, Ma'am, we make a good team in that way. Well, in every way, really. Some things are just meant to be, the way some things aren't, like him and Becky.
Well, you did give Destiny quite a good shove.
I just fired the bullets that circumstance provided. Look, I didn't make them buy that kid. I didn't get pregnant on purpose. I didn't chuck myself down the stairs. But it happened for a reason.
Do you really think so?
I know so. Losing the twins felt like the end of the world. But even that had a purpose. It got shut of Becky once and for all.
I'm not sure if that's a very healthy way to think, love.
It's the only way to think. When I marry Steve, everything that's happened in my life will finally make sense. My life's gonna start.
I know it's a terrible risk, Gail. And there's no reason on God's earth why you want to take that gamble to help me out.
Well, you're not getting an argument so far.
But you are the only person who knows what it's like to be in my shoes. To suffer because of that cow's lies and not be able to do a thing about it.
Except this time you can, Gail.
They're right.
You think I should help him?
I do, yeah. If we'd have done anything to clear your name, let's face it, we pretty much did.
Yeah, that was different. Mum was in prison.
Yeah, and so's my sister. Wherever she goes round here, she can't escape what Tracy's done. It might not be four walls, but it's as good as. She's still trapped.
And think about it, Mum. We'll never get a better chance to get even with Tracy.
So this is what it's all about, is it? Revenge. It's not going to be much consolation to Mum, is it, when it's lights out in prison?
Well, if Tracy had had her way, she'd still be there. She nearly finished you, Gail. She drove lovely Claire away. She's all but destroyed me. And what is her punishment? The flipping jackpot. It's the life she's always wanted. There's only you can stop it.
Do you want to have a lie down? I could get you a pillow from upstairs.
I'm not sleeping here, no. When am I going home? I want to go home.
Oh, soon, love. It'll be soon.
What's that?
Oh, well, that's my frock. Taking it to the dry cleaner. Got a wedding next week.
A wedding?
Bit unusual in January, but they are an unusual couple, eh? Hope the photographer gets a shift on, otherwise we'll all freeze.
It was cold on my wedding day.
Really?
There was a hoarfrost all over the ground and all over the trees in the courtyard. It was like a dusting of icing sugar. Everybody said so.
Oh, it sounds lovely.
It was. Magical. Paul was more worried about people slipping over, mind. He's my husband. He's very safety conscious. He's a fireman, you see.
I know. We're friends.
No. You're not my friend.
I'd like to be.
Why? I don't know you.
I'm Eileen, Paul's friend.
Don't touch me. I don't know you. I shouldn't be here. I should be at home.
You have to calm down a bit, Leslie.
Tell me what to do. Let me out.
I can't. I really can't.
Let me out! I said!
It's not just about revenge, is it? It's about doing the right thing.
Oh, that's always been your main concern, isn't it?
Also, if it was you, then you wouldn't lift a finger.
It's not me, but if it was, I'd certainly think twice about it.
I have. And you're right, Nick. I'd be stark raving mad to stick my neck out for Becky.
You made the only decision you could. Sorry, guys.
No. Don't even swear. It was a long shot. I
haven't
Thanks
finished
for
yet. I'm not going to do this for you. And I'm not going to help you because it's the right thing to do. But I am going to help you. Because I want to see Tracy Barlow suffer the way I had to.
Yes, go on, Gail.
Mum.
I know it's not very noble, Nick. I didn't have a halo last time I looked. I've had to sit back and watch that woman wreak havoc, wreck people's lives, and come up smelling roses time after time. Not anymore. It's time she pays the price.
Oh, I know you do, love. And I've found Paul. He's coming to collect you. You promise? He's on his way, so why don't we sit down and wait for him, eh?
Why am I here? Who are you?
I'm somebody who wants to help, but only if you want me to. Oh, it's all right, love. You're safe here. Everything's going to be fine. Hmm?
Don't understand. If you're not going to break into the surgery, how are you?
A plan, but the less you know about it, the better.
My old username and password will be no good to you. They'll be invalid now.
This plan's getting more ridiculous by the second.
If it's in the system, whatever screen is on, you'll see the main menu prompt. Hit that. On the main menu, there'll be a search window. Simply type in Tracy's name.
Whoa, hang on. Okay, good, go.
That'll bring up her records. There'll be some icons in the top right-hand corner. Select the one that looks like a printer and you'll get a hard copy.
Hang on a minute. What if Carter's not logged on, though?
To get into the system, you'll need a valid username and password. I really shouldn't be telling you this.
Then don't.
Might as well get home for a sheep. Carter's username is Matt C. Capital M, capital C, no space. His password was Skulls.
That's sick.
Skulls with a C. Used to row at university.
He would.
What if he's changed his password? I mean, this could all be a pointless risk.
Well, maybe it is, but it's all I've got. And what time does surgery shut?
6 o'clock.
You still up for this?
Let's do it.
Gail, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate this.
Well, you can thank me by wiping that smug grin off Tracy Barlow's face once and for all.
Listen, be careful, yeah? I've done enough prison visiting.
You just worry about having my tea on the table, yeah?
If you get caught, you will keep my mum's name out of this, won't you?
Oh, of course.
I'm only trying to protect her. I hope you realise that, though. I'm on your side.
Yeah, we know.
Good luck.
Cheers.
You've done some daft things in your time, Dad, but this takes the biscuit, it really does.
She murdered my fish in cold blood and then laughed about it.
Faye's had a hard time. She's a bit mixed up.
And she needs straightening out, which I did, in the same ways I would have done when you two were growing up.
But it's not the same. We're your daughters, your responsibility. Faye isn't.
And even if she was, to be honest, me and Ches don't agree with smacking anyway. We won't be doing it to you, will we?
Oh, really? Well, when he's about 2.5 years old and screaming blue murder in Fresco, I will take great pleasure in reminding you of that little speech. In the meantime, girls, I'm really, really sorry that I scarred you for life.
I'm not having a go at you,
No,
Dad.
really, I'm sorry. And I promise you I will pay for all your therapy. I mean, I had the nerve to slap you across the legs when you ran straight across a busy road. You never did it again, mind. I mean, I should have done nothing, obviously. So what if you got flattened by a bird fan? At least you wouldn't have had these issues.
Parenting is different these days.
Yeah, more's the pity, which is why we have 12-year-old little boys running up and down Deansgate with nicked trainers and TV plasma screens on top of their heads.
Rather simplistic analysis, if you don't mind me saying.
What is this, open season?
I'm merely saying that, as with dogs, it has been proven that positive reinforcement is the most expeditious way to regulate a child's behaviour.
Positive reinforcement? All right, you mean I should have given her a lollipop for slaughtering my goldfish? Or better still, an AK-47 so she could practice for her adolescent killing spree. Positive reinforcement.
I just don't want Joseph to be scared of us, that's all.
Scared? You were never scared of me, wait. No, I only ever wanted the best for you girls. I loved you. I wouldn't have harmed you for a million...
We know that now, Dad, but it ain't always as clear-cut when you're a kid, is it?
And we're your daughters, it's not as if Faye knows you really, does she?
Or Hannah, not properly. You've got to see this from her side. She's got a job and a half on her hands with Faye. Kid's obviously damaged.
I can't argue with that.
She has to handle her sensitively and carefully. And above all, protect her. If you care anything for Hannah, you'll respect that, and you certainly won't make her choose, because I don't fancy your chances.
Sorry. I was miles away.
I bet Kenny weren't getting a postcard neither.
How can I help you?
My sister's not right.
I've got pain all down my left side.
Well, that's your right side.
Yeah, you see, she's all disorientated.
Yeah, I'm all You just saw what she said.
Yeah, we need to see Dr. Carter.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm afraid he's booked up all afternoon. You'll have to make an appointment for Monday.
Hey, Anna says don't make appointments, love. We need to see him now.
Oh, I'm sorry, my head's spinning. I've got to sit down. I feel like that girl off The Exorcist.
Yeah, we'll just wait. Well, there's no guarantee he'll be able to see you. Look, if she's that ill, maybe you should go to A&E.
No, we'll take us chances, love. Okay, well done. So far, so good.
Oh, you reckon? I'm starting to feel sick for real. Do you think we can really pull this off?
I don't know, but we're not backing out now. Not when we've come this far, no way.
She's all right.
Well, she's a lot calmer now. I don't know what happened. It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it can do. Sometimes you see it coming, other times it just... Eileen.
Look, it doesn't matter. No one got hurt. That's the main thing.
Hey. What have you been doing, eh?
Where is this? What's happened?
It's okay. You've just got yourself in a bit of a state. You'll be fine when we get you home, yeah?
We're going home. Can we go home now?
I'll get your coat.
Yeah, of course we are. Come on. You okay?
There you go, Leslie.
Eileen, believe me, she has never done anything like this. If I had any idea that this was gonna...
Like I said, there's no harm done.
I am so sorry. Obviously, I'll pay for any damages, but...
Stop apologising. You look more shook up than I do.
I'll call you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, so you like your new room then?
Yeah, it's cool. Except for the Star Wars wallpaper. Can we change it?
You can have whatever you want. You deserve it. You have waited long enough for a proper home.
Will Daddy be with us all the time now?
Yeah? You are finally going to have what most of your friends have had. Their mummy and daddy, their real mummy and daddy, all living together like a proper family.
You promise?
And cross my heart.
This proves the stars are a load of rubbish.
How do you mean?
This magazine's from last summer, right? So I've just read your forecast for the last 6 months. You've just had the time of your life, apparently.
Well, they can hardly print the truth, can they? Would have put the horror into horoscope. Right. Showtime.
Doctor, I really need to see you.
I've explained to her that she needs to make an appointment.
I feel really...
Whoa!
You're right.
Kylie, can you hear me? Kylie, can you tell me where the problem is? Kylie.
She didn't seem so bad when she came in. She was walking and talking.
Deirdre, no one's blaming you. Help me get her into my office, okay? I need to examine her properly. Okay, right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I thought it was your head.
No, it's both. Oh, the pain.
Which leg, Kylie?
You're a devious little man.
Time's running out for us.
Yes, all right, Kylie. I get the flipping message.
A couple of minutes ago, she was reading a magazine now. It says bye.
It's all right, Deirdre. Kylie, I'm going to need you to take some deep breaths and tell me exactly where the pain is.
Thanking you.
Oh, no.
Kylie, what type of pain is it?
I don't think I can hang on much longer.
Please, try and calm down, Kylie. Look, your
Have a
vitals...
sip of this, love. I'll try. It's a lot better, actually.
No, don't stand up too quickly.
No, I feel fine. Weird.
Where'd you get this water from? Lourdes?
She must have been dehydrated, love.
Well, I should check her over
No,
just to...
I'll make an appointment sometime. I won't want to jump the queue. Did you get it?
Oh, aye. Barlow ain't gonna know what's it.
Well, I knew she was capable, but seeing it in black and white.
I had to look twice myself, but there it is. Tracy Barlow miscarried on the 16th of December. That was well before she fell down my stairs.
I've pulled some stunts in my time, me, but using your dead babies like that, it's evil.
Or insane.
It's neither. It's Tracy. Pure Tracy.
You sure no one suspected anything?
Sure as we can be.
Stop worrying. It were brilliant. Went like clockwork. Even had this one worried for a second. I should be in casualty, me.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing Tracy will be by the time you get hold of her.
Well, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to play it yet.
Well, whatever it is, let me know. To what she did to me, I want a front row seat.
You all right, Mum?
I'm fine.
What's happened? We had a break-in?
It was Leslie.
What?
She's just got a little bit upset.
A bit upset. She's caved the telly and destroyed half the flipping house.
It's not that bad.
It's beyond a joke. That's what it is. Can't you see Mummy's taking you for a ride? I mean, he knows you still cared about him, and he's using that to make a complete fool out of you.
Yeah, well done, Sherlock Holmes. I mean, 10 out of 10 because you're right. Yeah, I do still have feelings for him. And if that makes me a fool, well then, hey, why change the habit of a lifetime, eh?
Look, Mum, you're not a fool. Just don't think he should be taking advantage of you, that's all.
He's not. He needs all the friends he can get right now, and I will not abandon him.
Mum, wait.
All right. Don't suppose they're for me.
But for me, if you must know.
I hope you're not comfort eating.
How can you blame me?
Anna, wait. I'm sorry.
Well, that's some progress, I suppose, if you mean it.
I do. I've thought about nothing else all day, love. Look, you were right. I shouldn't have hit her. Can we talk about it? I won't even try and swipe your hazelnut will.
Don't make promises you can't keep. You can have 5 minutes, but keep your voice down because she's up in her room.
All right, keep your hair
Well,
on.
I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of you.
Now then, what are you doing around these parts?
Well, I'd like to say that I just happened to be passing through, that serendipity obviously brought us together one last time.
Yeah, but then you'd be a great big filthy liar, right?
Yeah. I just had to see you again.
And I really wanted to see you. I really did, but there's just no point, is there? And this is going to make things harder now.
Listen, just hear me out. Look, I've said goodbye to more than my fair share of women in more than one language, but our goodbye just didn't feel right somehow. Just didn't ring true.
Yeah, maybe not. But you're off to flipping Barbados on Coconut Airways. It's sad and all that, but it's just another case of bad time in its story of my flipping life.
So far, maybe, but it doesn't mean there couldn't be a happy ending.
I know I overstepped the mark. I must have frightened little Faye, bless her. It wasn't my place to discipline her. That's your job. I completely respect that now, love.
I'm glad you do. You know, I wasn't being unreasonable reacting the way I did. I couldn't react any other way.
No, I completely understand that.
I hope so. I mean, don't you think I realise why you did what you did? For her to poison those fish, it's awful. It's frightening and it makes me feel like a total failure.
No, it's not your fault, love.
Well, that's not what you said this morning. You as good as blamed me.
I wasn't... I didn't know what I was saying earlier, love. I was angry. Same as I was when...
Same as when? Same as when you belted Faye, you
Yeah, I
mean?
lost my rag with her. But you said yourself what she did was...
It doesn't matter what she did. It doesn't justify you belting her, certainly not in anger. No. No, if you've done it once, you can do it again.
No, love. It's opened my eyes.
I can't take the risk. I've been given a vulnerable, fragile little girl. I've been entrusted with her welfare, and I can't let anyone or anything threaten that.
Please, Anna. Please. This is daft, love. And I'm not going to let this happen. I love you. I think you think the same about me, yeah? We can't chuck this away.
Yes, we can. I have to. It's over, Owen.
Hi.
Sorry to show up out of the blue, but I was worried. Is she all right?
So. She's resting on the sofa. I'd invite you in, but I don't want to.
I don't want to upset her. Look, I understand that. How are you?
Sometimes I think it'd be easier if we were both losing our minds. It's not so much how she is now that hurts. It's remembering how she was.
You can't go on like this. It's not fair on you. What are you going to do?
I spoke to the social workers. They recommended residential respite care. I've always said no in the past.
You're entitled to a break. You can't take much more.
When does Leslie get her break? Eh? She can't dip in and out of
You're
this.
not dipping in and out. You're getting a rest.
I called her home. I've booked her in for a fortnight. See? Clean from washing my hands of her.
Please. Don't beat yourself up, love.
Paul!
Sorry, I've got to, I'm really sorry about today.
Forget it. Look, just take care, right? I mean it.
Paul!
I should be at home packing and planning and getting excited, but I can't because I can't stop thinking about what I'm leaving behind.
You'll be fine once you've been there a few weeks. You'll probably catch yourself an heiress in that
I
flash
don't
hotel.
want an heiress.
I would offer you some tea, but I've always done have cleaned that urn by now, and he does it really thorough. He's got this like vinegar spray and stuff that he uses to get the stains
I
out.
didn't
And he just
come
won't
here
like
to
it if they
talk
are.
tea urns. I've been torn in two the last few days. A number of times I decided I wasn't going.
Really?
But I have Billy to think of. It would be a great place for him to grow up, and then I can't afford to chuck away a well-paid job, not in this climate.
No, you can't. You've got to go for it. You've got to go for it for your kid.
I know, but I did have another idea.
What's this?
It's a plane ticket. I thought if I can't stay here, then maybe you might consider.
You want me to go with you to Barbados?
Don't freak.
What?
I know we haven't been going out for long, and I might seem like some kind of crazy stalker.
Yeah, now you come to mention it, I think, yeah.
I'm impulsive, I'm not psychotic, I promise. Listen, I think that you and I could have something really amazing if we gave it time. And if not, well, at least you've had one hell of a holiday. See? You can't lose.
Danny, you just don't know me that well. I can find ways of losing that you've not even thought of yet. No. I'm sorry.
No, don't.
This is the most generous, well-meant, tempting offer I have ever had in my life. And what is not to like? You're lovely, and Billy is lovely. And you know what? I happen to agree with you. I think me and you could have been really good for each other.
Then come with me.
It's too soon. And I can't take a gamble on a might again. You know what? This is the first time in my life that I'm walking away from a relationship with a beautiful memory, so let's not spoil that, eh?
No, I'm not going to take it.
Please.
Now, as long as you have it, you can change your mind.
Oh, but I won't, though. Oh. Thank you. You're going to send me a postcard, aren't you?
Every day. Until you step on that plane.
But if you put it in the middle, then it's going to make a really nice feature. Don't you think?
Managed to get her down?
No, far too excited about next week. She'll be awake for hours yet.
Oh, well, she's not the only one.
Listen, don't oversleep on Monday. Leave me stood in the church like a mug.
Don't worry, Ken's an early riser. He beats the paper boy every morning.
Ah, why? Does he deliver the wrong papers?
Oh, you know what? It's a good job I'm not marrying you for your sense of humour.
Excuse me, I've got some belting gags in my speech.
Gags? No, you're the groom. Peter's the best man. Jokes are his job. No, your speech should be a hymn of praise to the blushing bride.
Really? Well, we're over all that at our age. I mean, if we can't laugh at ourselves, there's no hope.
I think you better go next door and get busy.
Now? I was hoping to have a pint or three as it's my last weekend as a free man.
Yeah, well, it'll be your last weekend full stop if you get any ideas.
What about me wild oats?
As from now, they're tame and they're staying exactly where they are. No, you're going to go next door, rewrite your speech. Then after that, there's a whole list of things I want you to do there.
Which one of you is promising to obey in the vows?
Oh, neither. We're a partnership of equals, isn't that right, Steve?
Ah, yeah.
Barbados? And you've turned him down?
Yeah.
Do you reckon if I dyed my hair, I'd pass for you? Or you should go just for the holiday.
Oh, no. No, I don't want to waste his time. I'd only go if I was certain I could make it work, and, yeah, I've had enough false starts.
You might live to regret it.
Might. But no, I've got too much going on in my head to even think about flipping emigrating. I've got Barlow to worry about, haven't I?
No, you haven't. Not anymore. And now you've got the goods on her. So what are you going to do?
Well, right now, I'm going to go home and I'm going to try and get cider stain out of my best party frock.
Party frock? What are you on about?
Oh, and you heard? Tracy and Steve are getting married. I won't miss it for the world. And neither should you.
You are going to look absolutely beautiful. This is for you.
Oh.
It was your grand's.
It's gorgeous. You know, I remember this in a jewellery box when I was little.
Well, your granddad bought it for her. She wore it on her wedding day, and I'm sure she would want you to wear it on yours.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Amy, you can't wear that now.
But I love it.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you won't if you get a big stain on it. Go and take it off.
Oh, Ken, will you go and have a shave while the bathroom's free?
I've not even had a cup of tea yet.
Yeah, but we're all going to be wanting showers in a bit. Hello.
Hiya. Do you like my dress?
No. Oh, Simon.
Oh.
I like your page boy's outfit. I don't.
I thought you'd gone off with Danny Boy.
Oh, give over. I've told you that's history.
Well, if I had a choice between Weatherfield or Barbados...
All right. Can we please just concentrate on the wedding, OK? 1 o'clock, St. James's. Just found out for Norris.
Great, that gives us plenty of time.
Gutted, I wish I could come. This Gran won't give me the morning off.
Make it sound like a spectator sport.
It is.
Just remember why you're doing this, eh? To see justice done.
I cannot wait to see that groom fall off her face. Never mind blushing bride. She's going to be crimson.
Are you going to do it?
Not quite sure yet, love. Just, mulling it over.
Are you going to, read the whole thing out? On the 16th day of December, Tracy Barlow did have a miscarriage. Yet, my lord, on the following day, she did claim myself did fling her down the stairs.
But you have to do it so publicly. Won't people wonder where you got the information from?
Oh, don't worry, no one will suss you.
Dr. Carter might.
He gives the stuff what he thinks. He sacked you.
They're for doing exactly this.
Yeah, but he's no proof, so he can think what he likes.
Yeah, you did the right thing here. This is going to stop Stevie from making the biggest mistake of his life.
Take it your mum's not coming.
No, not even told her yet.
Oh, Steve.
Well, I shouldn't exactly see eye to eye with Tracy. Rather tell her once the deed's done. Oh, flipping heck!
Oh, come here. Go on.
Anything I can do for you, mate? Brush your teeth, wash your lovely hair.
Get me a short.
How you talking?
Hey, that's for him, not you.
Oh, message off Lloyd, wishing me luck.
Oh, that's nice.
Would have been if he hadn't put "you'll need it" at the end.
Post just come. Looks like a reply to our mortgage application. Ooh.
Open it then.
Well, it's probably saying what all the others are saying.
Yeah, big fat no.
Well, you won't know till you look at it, but give it here.
Well?
Sorry. Looks like you are the new owners of the Rover's Return.
Yes! Come here, you!
Not you, okay.
Frank, I'm so sorry I'm late. It wasn't my fault. I had to...
Just had my solicitor on the phone. The trial's been pulled forward to next week.
You're kidding.
I only wish I was.
Well, I suppose the sooner it comes, the sooner it's over.
You don't get it, do you? I haven't got anything to back up my case yet. Why the hell hasn't that detective got back to me? I'm paying her all that money for what? Sit on her backside filing her nails?
I suppose I could ring her.
No, I'm going to do it. I'll do it.
Not just the licensee, but the landlady, eh? How good is that?
Oh, I know. I can't believe it. I'm so happy.
Come on, I think you and I deserve a little shot.
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing? Right, I'm off into town on my best man duties. Going to get some buttonholes. See you later.
All right, see ya. Come on.
Trish Davidson.
It's Frank Foster. Can you come round to the factory, please?
It'll have to wait. I'm just about to follow Mr. Barlow.
Yeah, well, it can't wait, so I'd appreciate it if you could get yourself around here now.
Fine. I'm having my breakfast first.
Hey, baby.
Hiya. The solicitor phoned. Apparently they're going to bring the trial forward to next week.
You're kidding? Why?
I don't know, something about forensic witnesses not available or something. A week, Peter. A week and I'll be on that stand. Just going through everything all over again. I don't think I'm ready for it.
Listen, all right, just calm down. Where are you?
At home, quite off sick.
Right, listen. I have to go into town. I've got a couple of things to do, and I will come straight across. And don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Where's Amber? She was supposed to be here by now.
Probably still snoring in her pit.
Well, go and wake her up. I've got to go and help Stella with the preparations soon. And remind her that she's looking after the shop whilst you're coming to the wedding with me.
You know, I'm not too sure if I'm going to bother coming, babe.
Oh, sweetheart. You're not still miffed about this whole best man thing, are you?
You know, if it was Lloyd, then I understand, you know, it's not a problem. They're like best mates. And he should have asked me. And we play golf together, for God's sake.
Go and wake her up. You come in with me to this wedding.
Roy, why isn't our phone working?
It is.
No, it isn't. I've just tried to ring Milton and all I can get is this long tone.
That is because I barred his number.
I beg your pardon.
I have received this morning a telephone bill, which is quite frankly ludicrous.
But you've already deducted money from my wages to cover that.
Yes, and I can hardly believe how naive I've been. It's barely scratched the surface.
Oh, this is ridiculous. You can't bar me from speaking to my friends.
One friend in particular who happens to live in America. You can always use your mobile.
Oh, don't be so silly. That'd cost a fortune. And the battery would keep running down.
My decision is final.
Hi. Hiya.
Glad you can make it.
Ooh, cakes.
Do you want to go and choose yourself one? Listen, I am so sorry about the television.
Oh, no, really.
Take it, otherwise I'll feel worse than I already do.
Just wanted to see how you got on. You told Leslie about the home.
I explained it was only for 2 weeks, but I'm not sure how much she took in, really. I feel like Judas.
You're only doing what's best for her.
For myself, more like.
All right, well, for you and all. But you're worn out. You need a break. These 2 weeks will give you the energy to carry on.
I suppose.
Look, why don't you come to the pub after? They're having the reception there.
Okay, thank you. I think I might need a drink after this.
Excuse me, are you sure you want all of these cakes?
Sorry. Could you just leave the custard out and put the rest in a box for us? We can take them with us.
You're going on holiday?
Somewhere nice, I trust.
The seaside. We love the seaside, don't we?
Do you ever hear from Sean? Yeah, like through mates and that. She's actually in Tenerife with her mum. I did think about Skyping her, but I thought it's probably best not to. I don't think I could handle seeing her, to be honest.
Or maybe when some time's passed.
No. I think a fresh start's probably the best thing. Don't stop it killing, though, does it?
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I couldn't help overhearing. What exactly is Spike?
The last time I saw you in that suit, it was us getting married. If someone had told me then that we'd have ended up like this, I never would have believed them. I thought you and me were forever.
Me too.
What went wrong then?
You know what went wrong?
I mean, in here. Because we always loved each other, didn't we, Stevie? No matter how bad things got, we always had that.
Till you did what you did.
How can you believe her over me? I don't get it. This is a woman, right, who lied about being beaten up so that she could kill a bloke who she was just getting a little bit fed up with.
It's not the truth.
What?
He was beating her up. She was just protecting herself, no matter what people say.
Oh my God, you are so brainwashed. Wow. Or are you just so far down the line that you don't want to believe the truth?
There's nothing more to say to each other.
Stevie! Look at me. You know me better than anyone. You know the real me. Now look at me. Look me in the eyes and tell me if you really believe that I could do that to your babies.
I know what you did to keep Max. Climbing over dying bodies to raise the cash.
I didn't climb over
And I know that
anybody!
deep down you have never forgiven me for losing him. So yeah, I think it's payback. I think you were jealous. I think you were angry. And I think you thought, well, if I've lost any chance of having a kid, then he can too.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Because you've suddenly made things a whole lot clearer. Hey, Us. Saw you come in. I was hoping I'd catch you.
Oh, yeah, I'm just on the cake run.
Everything all right?
Mother's in a sulk because I barred her from phoning her American friend.
Have I said anything? There. I'm going up to my room to ring Milton on my mobile, unless, of course, I'm barred from using the same airwaves.
I think you mean radio waves.
Nitpicker?
Hang on. Don't run off. I need you all together.
Why?
No reason, actually. I just thought we could have a little catch-up.
Right. Who is the latest man in your life?
Well, not anymore.
There, we've caught up.
You know what, Royston? She's all right, your mum. She's not all bad, even though she tries to be. She's a bit like me in that respect, isn't she?
Is everything all right?
Roy, this is the day that Steve gets married.
Oh.
But you know what? Everything's fine.
You don't have to put on a brave face with us, love.
I'm not. I'm even going to the wedding.
You what?
Do you think that's wise?
I think it's very wise. I'm going to show Steve that I've moved on. So, I would like you both to join me in the pub after, will you? I'd really, really like it.
Of course we will. She might need cheering up, hey?
I won't. I'll have a great big smile on my face, I promise you. So it's a date, then?
Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, it's just one of them moments, isn't it? You know, that you sort of want to savour when you're with your two favourite people. I'll see you over there later.
Right, bye, love.
You
take your time.
Can't just come running at the drop of a hat, you know. I do have other clients.
So, have you got anything for me? Only I've heard absolutely nothing in over a week.
That's because there's nothing to tell.
There has to be. The trial is next week. I need evidence now.
Sorry, I can't just magic it up.
It doesn't require magic. It requires you keeping your eyes open.
I have kept my eyes open, and I'm telling you, nothing's happened. So far.
Yeah, well, you can forget so far. You're fired.
I'll send you the bill.
Frank, don't you think...
Did I ask your opinion, Sally? I'm sorry I shouldn't be taking it out on you. It's just that if there really isn't anything going on, I've got nothing, have I? And I'm going to go down for this.
No, you're not. Because the jury will see that you're a decent, honest man.
The sooner the trial comes, the sooner he gets punished. I've even wished for it to come. But now it's here, you know.
Hey. You're bound to have mixed feelings about this.
Well, I want him to get punished. It's just that I don't want to have to go through it all again. I don't want to have to go through every detail, just relive everything. You know what? I thought I'd come to terms with it. I really did, Peter. I've even congratulated myself on how I've managed. I've had it all nicely boxed off in my head, you know, and now it's like just somebody's come and ripped that box all open.
Okay. Where the heck is Peter? The traffic can't be that bad.
He's probably gone to church already.
You better have done.
You do realise this is time we could be spending on the keyboard?
What and what's all the fireworks?
What do you mean?
She's planning something, believe me. Why else would she want to know the time and the place of the wedding?
At least try and smile. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at the bride.
Oh, you look absolutely beautiful. Oh, thank you, Auntie Emily.
Oh. Julie, I'm here with us, I think. Oh, right. Are we at the back? Yeah, we are.
Time to go, kiddo.
Come here, love. Come and sit down.
I'm just not sure I want to undo it all, you know?
Yeah.
Go back to square one. Peter, I'm thinking about not going to the trial. Packing it all in.
What? Sorry. Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the kettle on, okay? And we're going to talk this through.
He turned his phone off. I can't believe he's done this to me.
Is there a problem?
Peter's not turned up.
Oh, here we go, here. He says he's broken down, better start without me. It's bad enough not having the buttonholes, never mind not having a best man.
Just as well he didn't give him the rings. Otherwise, he wouldn't have them either.
Oh, thanks, Carl. That's really helpful. Dev wouldn't mind stepping in, would you, Dev?
Would you?
Oh, well, you know, if Steve would have wanted me to, then I guess Steve would have asked.
I'm asking.
Not like I've had time to prepare anything. You know, there's the rings.
Yeah.
There's a small matter of the speech. I mean, it's not easy just to rustle up a speech, you know.
One minute.
Fine, then, Dev. Carl?
Listen, I'll be happy to accept the cause. There's nobody stupid in. In fact, I'll be honoured.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, what the hell are they doing here?
Told you.
Oh. First job? Yes. Get rid of them.
Can't believe it's actually happening. I've waited so long for this day.
I know we've had our ups and downs, but I'm so pleased for you.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, we've been through a lot over the last few months. You deserve some happiness.
Oh, well, time for your big entrance. You look lovely.
Excellent. So I'm just asking you politely to go.
And I'm just telling you politely, no.
We've every right to be here. and it's a public place.
What are they doing here?
Where's Peter?
If you'd like to take your place.
What can I do?
Look great.
What the hell are they doing here?
Hey, love.
Just thought I'd pop home for my lunch, see how you've got on with your mother.
I haven't.
Oh, I'm sure you two can reach some sort of compromise, you know.
That won't be necessary. I have found a much better alternative. One in which Milton and I can see each other face to face.
Oh, yeah, you're planning to go to America?
No, I have downloaded Skype.
Which means she's downloaded Skype.
Quite. So Milton and I can now converse with each other via the computer and see each other at the same time, all for free. I assume you will continue to let me borrow your computer, or is that going to be barred again?
Of course he will.
Right, well, I will leave you to it then.
Oh, well, goodbye, my dear, and thank you so much. I will never again denigrate hoods.
We pray with them that the Holy Spirit will guide and strengthen them, that they may fulfill
can't believe the bride's wearing white.
No, I can sympathise with the groom.
First, I am
wearing
required to ask anyone present who knows of any reason why these persons may not lawfully marry to declare it now.
Go for it, sis.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was just, smoothing my dress down. Carry on.
Excuse me. I do not want to be disturbed for at least half an hour.
Oh, well, actually, we were thinking it might be quite nice if we could meet Milton as well.
No.
Oh.
Well, if this were a real date, you wouldn't insist on tagging along, would you?
Well, no, but...
No, well, there you are. At my age, I hardly need a chaperone. Now, I must insist on absolute privacy.
She's hiding something.
Surely not.
Perhaps he is a good deal younger than she's been making out. You do hear about young men flattering older women for their money.
She hasn't got any money.
I know, but she did meet him on a cruise. And she does act as though she owns a country estate. It would be easy to make the assumption.
You're right.
Stephen, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage. With my body, I honour you. All that I am, I give to you. All that I have, I share with you. Within the love of God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
You haven't changed your mind, have you?
In the presence of God
no.
and before this congregation,
Get a move on then. It's going to be
Stephen
too
and Tracy
late.
have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that you are husband and wife.
I don't get it. He's gonna marry her now?
Exactly. He chose her. So we can have her.
But besides, revenge is going to be so much sweeter now he's chained to the
Those
cow.
whom God has joined together, let no man put asunder.
I get you. Bring on the party.
Hey, Stella. How was the service? I hope I was the only setback.
No life-threatening injuries?
Well, I nearly bust my foot kicking that stupid car, if that counts. So was Steve furious.
Steve's happy.
Well, we ain't the second best man. Hey, so I take it you stood in then, Dave?
Pete. With a problem, son.
Hey, what on earth happened? Car broke down.
Stella, this looks marvellous.
Hey, couldn't you jumped in a cab?
Oh, it's too late by that time, love. That flaming car.
Why don't you come in and have a look?
At least you're here now.
Well, at least he fixed it at the roadside, so that's one thing.
All right, so you finally got round to sorting out the breakdown cover then?
I did, yeah. Hey, where's our sign?
Oh, we insisted on travelling with the bride and groom.
Did he?
Look, if somebody spots we knew the wedding was going to be a car crash, I could be arrested.
Mum, paranoia will destroy you, all right? All you did is have a conversation with Becky, all right? You didn't go anywhere near the medical centre.
Did they put a banner up when you married him?
That was a million years ago, Kai.
Talk us through it.
They're married.
And what God has put together, let no man tear asunder.
You married her, knowing she lied.
I don't know yet.
The night is young, Gail.
We should stay away till it's over.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yes, Sean, I love you too. All right, ciao.
Hiya.
Hiya.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, good.
And how's Sean?
Oh, he sends his love and a 3-hour DVD of Dylan.
Oh.
I was going to choose the highlights, but...
No telly.
No telly. Not the bailiffs, I hope.
Bailiffs? We need many white coats.
Leslie can't help being ill.
She is not our problem.
Leslie smashed the telly, but Paul's paid for all the damage.
Oh. Well, we can watch it on my laptop.
Thank you, Marcus. Something constructive. I've missed you. Anyway, I'm going to Steve and Tracy's reception. I only came back to change my shoes.
Assuming no one's eaten them.
You don't believe in karma, do you, Jason? It's lucky, that.
Yeah, we don't need crazy people coming here, messing things up.
I'll get my coat, then.
Am I okay to serve her?
Yeah, go on. I am over 18, you know. I'd fetch you some ID, but it's in my married name, so...
Yeah, well, I don't want any trouble. We didn't cause any trouble in church.
No. And I've got a wedding present for them.
And then will you go?
When I've drunk my pint, which ain't even started yet.
Cider.
Snake bite.
×2.
Have a word, Deirdre. It's unsettling for everybody, her being here.
Why me?
Well, somebody needs to... Pete. Yeah. Is this best man speech?
Yeah, I've got something prepared.
Yeah, but you're not best man. So do you mind if I just give you one serve and see if there's anything I can fill in? Shame to waste.
Yeah, sure.
Oh!
As if, I mean, where am I going to get another pretty barmaid at such short notice? Ah, Sunita.
Yeah?
Give us me out of the bar, love.
Oh, Carl, I'm a guest. But let's just see how busy it gets, yeah?
Come on, pass them round.
All right.
I'll do that.
Hey, Steve. Listen, I'm really, really sorry, okay? Congratulations. Come here.
Oh, no hard feelings. Months of pulling favours from you from now on, though.
You just say the word.
You are positively glowing.
Worth it in the end, then.
I'm just glad it all worked out for you, that's all.
I knew I'd get what I wanted eventually. I deserve this man. Nobody deserves happiness as much as I do.
Oh, how was it?
Well, Becky and that sister of hers turned up.
Oh, no. What happened?
Nothing. It was like booking tickets for Psycho and having to sit through some schmaltzy rom-com with Hugh Grant.
Well, I wish I'd gone now. Only I swore after Sophie and Shan's I'd hung up my wedding hat for a while.
We'll go to the reception. You can have my portion of the buffet, because I'm up to here with soppiness.
Well, I can't just go for the food and drink. No, you keep an eye here, and I'll have a breather.
You know, I feel like a schoolboy whose fireworks got damp.
Let me relight your fire. Your love is my only desire.
Beg your pardon?
Let's take that. Speaking of songs, there's a silver lining to all this.
Oh, why?
Well, if there'd been a hullabaloo at the church, there's no way you'd be able to concentrate on your practice. Shall we boot it? The keyboard?
Don't tempt me.
Ladies and gents, father of the bride.
Woo! The king's speech! No, it's all right. Let her stay.
You sure?
Yeah. You're welcome, Becky. And you start.
perfect day just gets more perfect. Not only do I marry you, get to rub her nose in it and all.
Tracy? Tracy. I can't tell you how proud I am right now. And you know when two people are right for each other, when they're capable of producing something as wonderful as Amy. Steve, you've been a dedicated father. And I know you're going to be a dedicated husband. Otherwise, you'll have Deirdre to answer to. You two have been through a heartbreaking time recently. And I know that's always going to be somewhere in your minds. But it's drawn you closer. Shared love, shared loss, and now a shared life together.
That was a perfect time then.
I hate her.
So stick it to her. What's so weird, Bex?
I was just gonna... Oh, God, I hate you, Steve MacDonald.
What?
Did you not see his face then? I know how much he wants children. It has always torn me apart.
What's that got to do with that?
Now I'm going to wave this in front of his face. I know what it's like to have a miscarriage, and I'm just going to stand there, am I, in front of everybody and go, no, baby, no.
This isn't about what happened to her or him. It's not about what happened to them babies, neither. It's about the lies she's told after. Half the street thinks you're a murderer. Steve would sooner spit at you rather than look at you. She's the one that's used something terrible and made it worse. Not you. Look, shall I do it?
You're missing the speeches. Excuse me. Oh, I meant to ask, only I forgot. What was your name before? I mean, before you married Steve?
Oh, it's always been Becky.
Only you won't want to be keeping it at McDonald, will you? People might think we're sisters.
I often look at you and think, sister.
You could change your middle name to X. Becky X MacDonald. Oh, I'm so pleased that you came. Makes you seem horribly cruel. And me, really sweet. And the cherry popped on top? Steve hates you even more. Happy days.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Can you check if Tracy's okay?
Yeah, of course.
Top up, Emily.
Oh, I've had quite enough, thank you. I think I'm a bit squiffy.
Oh, does that mean you'll dance with me later?
Now, you know, Mother, I prefer not to drink.
Yes.
Hey, Pete. It's good. It's very good. Funny. Using anything? No.
Oh, I better look, mate. Where are the kids? In the back watching telly, why?
I thought you climbed up to the window.
Eh? Oh, I've got you now. I'm not going anywhere.
Ladies and gents, the groom. Speak!
I first met Trace when we were at school together.
Aww.
And studying now, I feel like we were plonked in the middle of one of those mazes that our Amy liked. You know, me stood at one end, Tracy at the other, walking around all the different bits, trying to find each other. You know, I know I've been up a load of dead ends, but no, I'm not being funny. I'm just saying, you know, I know I lost my way a bit. But Tracy said to me the other day that she always knew that I was the one.
It's true.
And maybe if I'd been a bit more honest with myself, as honest as my beautiful wife here.
Oh, no, sorry. Do carry on.
Actually, this is a celebration of my future with Tracy, and I think you've already done enough damage to that. So, I want you to leave, please. Thank you.
Oh, I'm gone. Not until you've opened my wedding present.
I'll put it with the rest, shall I? I think it's a bit late for sad love letters, don't you, Becky?
Bye.
Open it. So, this is the bit where you just talk amongst yourselves. About me if you want, why not? It's all anyone's done for months, isn't it? Staring, whispering, judging, changing history. She's always been a bad one, that Becky, you know. Yep, you can take the girl out the gutter, you just can't take the gutter out of that girl.
Excuse me, but is this like a new tradition? Between the best man speech and the groom speech? The sour ex-wife speech?
Hang on a minute. What have I got
These are Tracy's medical records, showing that when she fell down my stairs, and that's fell, folks, not pushed.
Oh, what?
There were no babies.
I don't...
Now, whatever she's been through, and trust me, I would not wish that on my worst enemy, which she is, by the way, it was nothing to do with me. She'd already lost the baby, Steve. Check the dates. Your shiny new wife's a filthy liar.
Oh, it's forged. She'd do anything. Dad.
How low are you prepared to stoop? Becky, where did you get this from?
Me stoop? Kenny, talk to your wife, love. She's so stooped, she's folded in half. She knew. Isn't that right, Dreary? Filthy liars. They're running the family.
Steve, you've got to believe me. This is lies.
Yeah, well, it's not, though, is it?
I hope you'll both be very happy together. You deserve each other.
What's it?
Just read it, Ken.
No, it's rubbish. Mum, get over there and tell him that it's forged.
Oh. Is it true? Deirdre?
I know nothing about it.
I'm not saying you do.
Right, we'll back off then.
I'm just saying, does it look like a genuine medical record, does it?
Yeah. Well, she hates me. She'll be in it with her. They'll be in it together.
You think Becky had help working out how to access the medical records?
It's an interesting theory.
All right. Steve, you can't believe her over me.
You disgust me.
No.
Disgust me. I hate you. Keep her away from me. I need to see Becky.
Just get us straight.
Did you know about this?
Me?
Is this why you swerved the wedding? Because you knew something?
No.
No, the car broke down. Phone the breakdown company if you don't
No,
believe
look,
it.
nobody needs to do that. Come on, Steve, look. Come in the back. Get me a drink.
Yeah, go on. He's not answering. He's smart though, David. He might have thought of filming it himself. Oh, I bet it's carnage in there. Everyone's going to be mortified, aren't they? Hey, you should ask for your job back at the Rovers, you know. Everyone feeling sorry for you and that. Kitching. I bet if you had a word with that Stella, she might even give you a couple of... What's that?
There's £5,000 in that account from the divorce. Keep hold of it. I'm going to transfer everything into your name. It's for Max.
He ain't for sale. No flaming way.
You've changed. I'm not trying to buy him, you idiot. Come here. It's for you. It's for him. When I'm gone.
Gone where? Becky! Gone where?
We survivors, you and me. That's what we do. We get kicked down and we get back up again, but I can't do it here. Not again.
But you won, Bex.
Oh, no. I can't bear to say goodbye to them. Will you do it for me, Kay?
That's Becky.
She looked distressed.
No, this is not right. Stop the car. Stop. You guys are the best. You are the best people on this whole mad, flipping, stupid planet, and I am going to love you forever. Please don't go, Becky. I have to. It's only right.
We love you too, Becky. Very much. And you know where we are if you need us.
Oh, thank you. Look after him, won't you? You promise me.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. We're going to have to do what I wanted to avoid.
Surrender.
Cheat.
Cheat?
Jump. Hold this.
Well. With respect, Mary, I think people will know it's you and not me. Why on earth have you put me through hours of torture when the thing...
That couldn't be you. It sounded tuneful.
Beverly, you look lovely.
I hear the wedding went well.
Oh, if only the same could be said for the reception.
Why, what's to do?
Oh, dear Rita. It's awful. I had to come away.
Why, what happened?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Norris?
Why couldn't she just talk to us first?
Shit.
No.
You chased her away. Exiled her to who knows what.
Where is she?
Why couldn't you just believe her?
Max's heart's gonna break.
Where is she?
She's gone. Cab door slammed, end of.
What kind of cab? A streetcar's cab?
I could kill him. I really could.
He's not at the house.
You made me back a story all the time, knowing it was a lie.
She loved him. And whatever the circumstances, she did lose those twins.
Steve!
Oh, why can't she once in her life do the right thing?
Oh, yes, St. Ken. Forgive us, St. Ken, who never lied or made a stupid decision.
Steve!
Your mum said she's coming back. She was cool.
Oh, yeah? Checking to see who was in, was she? Ain't shifting for them.
Which are you, Jay? Heartless or stupid?
He's using her.
That man is watching the woman he loves turn into a complete stranger in front of his eyes.
I'm sorry for the guy here, Marcus, but he's dragging me mum into
He's dragging your mum nowhere. She's helping because she wants to.
She'll get hurt.
So deal with that, then. Right now, she's choosing to take that risk because she cares about him and his heart is breaking. Which makes her a damn sight nicer than you'll ever be.
Becky? Oh, Becky, please. I need to, I've been such an idiot.
I could have saved you a journey there, I know.
You can see why I'd never thought that she could lie about something like that.
What, and I could?
No. Look, what I'm trying to say is that I am so sorry.
And all you had to do was know me. That was all.
Look, I'm going to promise you something right now, okay? On my life.
Oh, Stevie, don't. Listen. Until you, I never really believed that anyone could love me, so thank you.
Becky,
you ready?
Sorry, sir, we'll need your boarding pass.
Smoking restrictions are enforced in this area. Smoking is not allowed except in designated areas which are clearly marked.
So he married one twice? Yeah, Karen, she was a right live wire. You know, she actually torched Tracy Barlow's car.
No, you couldn't accuse him of being a till death do us part kind of guy, then.
I'll leave you two to it.
No, it's okay. I'll get off. I've got stuff to do at home.
No, it's fine. I've bought you a bottle of wine.
Tar?
I shouldn't have given you an hard time.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, well, I'll knock it on the head.
I speak fluent, Jason. That was a heartfelt apology.
Is that rare?
Well, put it this way, I was less surprised at the wedding reception.
Shall I?
Yeah, unless you really do have things you need to do at home.
You know, mope, feel guilty, hate myself.
Well, you could always just not go home.
Really? I love Leslie, you know that, don't you?
You're not a bad man, Paul. You're really not.
Are you okay about leaving?
Leaving's going from, innit? I'm more he's going to kind of girl. Question. A serious one.
Yeah?
Are you in the Mile High Club?
What's that? I love you. Your toast.
To... going to.
To go into.
Oh, excuse me, can we have another one, please?
Oh, no. Save your cash, ma'am. Got my duty free up there.
It's first class. Everything's free.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, waitress. Hey, love. Oh, just lob us the bottle.
Got no regrets, then?
Regrets are for people what stop on the ground. We're heading for the stars.
Your dad's taken Amy to school.
Did he say anything?
He said he was going to take Amy to school and then he was going to have a lap round the Red Wreck with Eccles.
No, I mean, did he say anything about me?
He hasn't finished with me yet.
I lost my babies, Mum. I was gonna lose Steve and all. Does nobody care how I feel?
You lied, Tracy. And you made me lie and all.
I was trying to save my family. For Amy. Is it so bad that I wanted my daughter to have a father?
OK, I'll be in about 10.
No rush, I can handle it well snowed.
OK. See you later.
See you later.
Are you happy, Frank?
Well, considering I'm fighting a rape trial and I might be in prison by the end of next week, I'm as happy as can be expected. As far as Sally is concerned, I'm happier with her in my life than I would be without.
Oh, you know you've got a dinner meeting with Martin Robinson tonight.
I do?
Well, he's just split up from his wife. They were together 20 years.
I know.
Now might be a good time to renegotiate your contract.
Kick him while he's down, you mean?
I mean, offer him a shoulder to cry on and then get him to knock 10% off his best price.
People think I'm ruthless.
We're having a business breakfast.
Afraid so. Lot to get through. Did you manage to cancel that meeting next week with Jenny Sumner, Wednesday?
No, did you ask me to?
Oh, no, I forgot. Will you, though?
Yeah, do you want me to reschedule?
Well, just best leave it for the time being. I'm not sure after a week in court how much I'm going to want to talk about lingerie, you know?
Are you ready for this?
No, not really. I'm not looking forward to the trial at all. But on the other hand, when Frank gets locked up and sent down for 6 years, I'm looking forward to that.
Come for your tea. I mean, I know you don't like cooking.
At least it's handy for a kebab shop.
Can't live on kebabs.
It's Victoria Court. It's a stone's throw away.
I know. I'll still miss you.
Yeah, well, I will. At least there'll be a bit more space around here.
Sunday lunch.
What?
Come for your Sunday lunch.
Oh, give me a chance to settle in first.
Well, I could help you do that. Yeah, you could do with a woman's eye. We can go shopping for rugs, and then I'll come round and cook you something nice in your new place.
Do you know what? Sunday lunch sounds great.
Great, that's settled. Where's Max?
Oh, he's upstairs.
He was asking after Becky, you know.
He's going to be late for school anyway.
Oh, love. Why don't you let him have the day off? I mean, he must be very confused.
Not because we both have jobs.
Well, you could look after him. I'll take him to the park and make a fuss of him.
Excuse me? OK, look, have a great day. Look, get him an ice cream for me.
Well, hang on a minute. We've got that parents' evening thing tonight.
Well, yeah, it's all right. We can go after work, can't we?
All right. Thanks, Gail.
Grandma to the rescue.
Oh, you're going to be late for your shift.
Thanks for last night.
You're welcome.
You are an incredible woman.
It's been said before.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I'm a legend. Now, come on, there's bound to be some cat stuck up some tree that needs your help.
Host. I'll call you.
You better.
Oh. Who's that?
Who's what?
At the door.
Postman?
Red tea, Mum. I'm parched.
What are you looking at?
I think that's a good idea.
Do you want a fat lip?
What do you want?
Steve, we need to talk. Can I come in, please?
No. Say what you got to say and then get out my sight.
Listen, we're married. I know I did a terrible thing, but do you have any idea what I went through when I lost our babies?
What, you saying the grief sent you mad?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Turned you into a insane, lying, deceitful, manipulative cow?
Oh, Steve.
Because that's what most people thought of you round here anyway. It was only me who was the idiot and thought you had a human heart in that rib cage.
I couldn't bear to lose you.
You lied to me. That night you lost our babies, I was this close to sleeping with Becky, but I didn't. I walked away because I'd made a commitment to you. And you know what? I was quite pleased with myself. I thought, no, I'm a grown-up now. I'm a family man. I resisted temptation. I did the right thing. Just turns out I did it for the wrong flipping woman.
No, Steve! Oh, don't you dare say anything!
Don't think I need to.
All right, Billy No Mates.
Yeah, I'm hiding. So if anybody asks, you've not seen me, okay?
Oh, well, now I'm intrigued. What are you hiding from?
Well, my whole family.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did hear it was an eventful wedding.
No. It was an eventful reception, thanks to our Tracy. Anyway, shouldn't you be getting back to the factory?
Well, there's no rush. Carla's gone into super efficient mode, sorting as much as she can out before the trial next week.
Oh, right. Is she okay?
Oh, yeah.
And how's it working out between you two, living together?
Well, I do love Carla, but it can be a bit full on, working and living together. To be honest, as soon as I can afford a deposit, I want to get a place of my own.
Well, everybody needs their own space, don't they? Bit of peace and quiet and that.
All right, ain't taken.
No.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay, fine.
And 5 makes 10. Trouble with Tracy is she's incapable of telling the truth.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
She lied in court to get me sent down for murder.
Hey, it all happens round here.
You don't know the half. At least Becky's happy in Barbados, living it up with Mr. Wonderful. Pity Tracy can't fly off somewhere, terrorise some other community.
Speaking of terrorists...
Oh, excellent. An audience. I do need to practice under the pressure of a live performance. I'll be set up in 2 ticks.
What's all this?
He's learning piano for a bet.
Can he play?
He could give Les Dawson a run for his money.
Oh, Max, come here. I think it's time we got off to the park.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's good.
He's very good.
He's too good.
Well done. Come on, Max. Say goodbye to Auntie Rita.
Go on, Max.
Bye-bye, love.
Hang on, his fingers aren't touching the keys.
Oh, yes, they are. I have a light touch, and this is a very sensitive keyboard.
Norris, stop playing.
Yes, when I get to the end.
Norris, stop.
Come on.
It's the keyboard playing, not him.
Oh, fiddlesticks. I knew this wouldn't work.
Well, that's cheating. Turn it off. Norris.
I'm trying. It won't stop.
Here you go. Be lucky. Carla, what are you doing here?
Well, I waited outside till Leanna gone.
Look, she's only just nipped across to me, Dad. She could be back any second.
Oh, please, Peter, I really need to see you. Please. Look, there's a lovely restaurant at the other side of town. Come on, I've got the trial coming up next week. Peter, I can't do this without you.
Okay, what time?
7. It's called Alonso's.
All right, I'll see what I can do. I'm not promising anything now. Go.
Unplug it!
I have unplugged it.
It must be running on batteries. Where do you put the batteries in?
There aren't any batteries. Shh.
It's Sylvia.
Cover for me.
I'll see how I feel.
Hello. 45p, love, please. That the pocket Bobby Crush back there?
He's been practicing all morning.
To be honest, it's getting on my nerves now. It's coming on, I'll say that for him. Can I have a look?
He's a bit shy.
When he's practicing. Really? Shy, you say? How's he going to play the piano? When he's under the spotlight, when the pressure of the expectant crowd make his hands moist and his throat dry. He'll crack. I'm sure of it. Thank you.
Aye. It's all right, she's gone now. You can stop.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
So please, turn it off.
Told you how many more times to tell you I can't turn it off. Just will not turn it off.
Peace at last.
Now all you need to do is tell the fragrant Mary that you've killed her pride and joy.
Oh, thanks for helping out, love. It's all hands to the pump here.
Well, if I can't think of anything useful to say, at least I can make a pot of tea.
I don't want tea. I want booze. Lots of it.
You don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do. Look, what have we got in the house? I don't care what it is. I'll drink anything. I just want something to render me unconscious. And what are you doing here? I don't want you here.
Excuse me, I'm here to support Deirdre.
Yeah, and trust me, I need the support. We're in here, Ken. Did Amy get off to school all right?
Oh, really? She asked me questions all the way there. Questions that I didn't know the answer to because neither of you thought it necessary to talk to me.
Don't start on me.
I'm sorry, but I will start, and I won't stop until I understand what on earth the two of you thought you were playing
I
at.
was just trying to help Tracy.
Help? By spreading malicious lies?
She just lost her babies. I was worried about her.
Well, that still doesn't explain why you didn't talk to me.
Because I didn't think you'd understand.
Well, you're right. I don't.
Steve.
Amy about?
She's at school.
Good. Then I'll keep this brief so we don't have any more misunderstandings. I've arranged to see my solicitor. I'm going to get this marriage annulled. I'll be Amy's dad. Hopefully, we'll be able to explain to her what's happened without completely traumatising her. As for me and you, we are over. Forever. End of.
You can't blame him.
Well, it was pretty brutal. I know how I felt after a miscarriage. It's horrible.
Yeah, I know, love, of course. But, you know, she covered it up and then blamed Becky for it. I mean, what's that? That's pretty mad, isn't it?
No, but she loves him, doesn't she?
She loves him, well, she's got a very weird way of showing it. Hey, you fancy going out tonight?
I don't think your dad and Deirdre will be up to babysitting duties right now.
Oh, all right, it's just that, Loza, you phoned earlier from the dog track. There's a gang going down tonight.
The dog track?
Yeah, dog track.
Since when have I longed for a night at the dog track? Besides, there's this parents' thing at school.
Oh, right, OK, well, I'll tell him I can't make it.
Oh, it's all right. I'll take Si to the school. You go.
No, honestly, it's OK.
Peter, it's fine. I know you. Just go.
Really?
Yes.
All right, I'll phone him later. Thanks, love.
Honestly.
Will you please say something?
Say what?
Well, I don't know. Something supportive.
God, I wish I could. I really do. But it's Steve I feel sorry for, and Becky.
Yes,
Look,
but...
be honest. It would never have lasted. Nothing with you ever does.
Oh, thanks a bunch.
It's the truth.
Look, I know she's done wrong, but she's still part of this family.
You were no better.
I was just supporting my daughter.
Oh, yeah? And what about Becky? You may have made her mistakes, but to lie and let the whole world believe she was responsible for the death of two babies...
Are you trying to torture us?
I don't know what I'm trying to do. In fact, I think I better go before I say something I'll regret.
Brian.
Sticky ball.
Rightio.
No need for a bag. It's for immediate consumption. It's parent-teacher evening in less than an hour. Need all the help I can get. Oh, yeah, never mind it.
We close in 2 minutes.
Yeah, we can tell time, thanks.
We're just going anyway.
Any news from that sister of yours?
Her name's Becky.
What are you so interested for, anyway?
Well, her departure seems to have upset my son and his wife, and I just wondered if you'd heard anything, that's all.
Are you missing her?
No, certainly not. Nice to have a bit of peace and quiet at last.
I don't believe you. She may be loud, my big sis, but you don't have miss her when she's not around.
Yes, well, you can get attached to a bunion, but you don't miss it when it's gone.
I'm sorry, OK?
Why, what have you done?
Well, I've been a bit hard on you, haven't I, with this whole Paul thing.
You're only being protective.
Yeah, but I didn't see it from your side. I realise it's been tough for you, man. Having to put away your real feelings to help a mate, knowing you can only ever be mates. Anyway, I am sorry.
Apology accepted.
Ma'am, I promise to be more supportive from now on. I'll get it, see? Hey, come in. Your ears must be burning. She's talking about you.
Really?
Relax. Nothing bad.
For you. Get your glad rags on, by the way. I'm taking you out. Got a table for $2. So.
I need.
No, it's my way of thanking you for last night. I really couldn't have faced going home to an empty house.
Hang on. He stayed here last night?
Jace, I should
What, as soon as his wife's in the home, he's straight into your bed?
Oh, Jay.
It wasn't like that.
I don't want to know. Ma'am, you lied to me. This is wrong. And you know it.
Steve. All right. Can I offer my sincerest condolences?
Yeah. I'd rather have your largest bottle of scotch.
Yes. Because if ever a man deserved to wash away his troubles with alcohol, it's you.
I appreciate your support.
Yes. I, too, have suffered the manipulations of Tracy Barlow.
Yeah, he didn't go back for more punishment, though.
Got another one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Carlo Connor! Didn't think you'd be coming tonight.
Martin?
So what's going on? You and Frank sorted things out? The old team's back together.
What?
I'm meeting him in here in about 20 minutes. I assume you're joining us.
No, I was meeting a different client here. Sorry, Martin, this is really embarrassing. I ought to go. Please don't tell Frank you saw me here. Sorry, gotta go. Drive.
What's wrong?
Just drive.
Drive where?
It doesn't matter. Away from here, just drive.
Little Max, settling in really well. Lovely lad, bright as a ball. Oh, good. We like him. Didn't see him today.
He was sick.
Nothing too serious, I hope. No, just, a bug. Oh, yeah. A lot of it going about. Tommy bug, was it?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're giving him a healthy diet?
Yeah, very healthy.
Really? Bear in mind, I do see into the little lad's lunchbox on a daily basis.
Yeah, so?
When the government recommended 5 a day, they didn't mean packets of crisps.
Hang on a minute. Are you saying only feed my kid on crisps?
No, not at all, no. I've seen chocolates in there, sweets, cakes. Can't say I've ever seen a piece of fruit.
Well, he likes cheese.
Oh, processed cheese-flavoured lumps of plastic.
It's got calcium in it.
It's got trans fats and artificial flavours and 34 chemical E numbers. It's not food, it's a chemistry experiment.
Are you? And how to feed my son? We came here to talk about his progress at school, not have a lecture on crisps and cheese. Come on, we're going. How dare he talk to me like that?
I'm collecting wives like my brother used to collect stamps.
We all make mistakes.
Going to end up like Henry VIII.
Divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived.
An old's good enough for me. I don't want to see anyone beheaded. Except maybe me. How am I going to explain this to Amy?
With a bit of honesty and a bit of diplomacy. Just don't expect her to understand it. I don't understand it.
Me neither. It is over, you know. Me and Tracy.
Yeah, well, I'm not here to plead her case. I can't even look her in the eye. Yeah, or Deirdre.
Yeah. Yeah, we're both victims here. Do you want to top up?
Oh, yes.
Anyway, you'll sort things out with Deirdre.
I imagine so. In time.
You see, the thing is, I have lost the woman I love. I mean, the only woman I have truly loved. She is now in Barbados with Prince Charming, and I'm stuck here.
It's a tragedy.
Tell me about it.
I lost a woman I loved. More than once.
Steady on, Ken.
You know, good things come into your life and they shine like bright stars. And then you do something stupid and they fly away, leaving you right back where you started.
Story of my life.
Mine, too.
Why didn't you call me?
I did. Your phone was off.
I just didn't want the hand calling, that's all. Sorry.
Oh, Peter, I nearly had a heart attack. If I'd arrived there a few minutes later, I would have just turned around and bumped into Frank.
Yeah, so tell me, why did you pick that restaurant then?
Oh, come on. There are thousands of restaurants. I've been there with him, like, once, I think, for work. It wasn't like it was a favour or anything special.
So now what? What do we do?
Well, I wish I could say come back to mine, but Michelle's there. I think I'm going to have to persuade her to move out.
Well, she wants to. She just needs a deposit for her flat, she told me.
Well, that's easily sorted. It just doesn't help us out now, does it?
No.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, well, it wasn't easy. I just can't wait until all this is over.
I know, and I'm sorry. Come here. Listen, I love you so much. But you know what? I think we should just breathe a huge sigh of relief and go home.
You sure?
It won't be for much longer now.
I know. But it's just all this waiting that I can't stand.
Come here.
What's going on? Why couldn't you tell me on the phone?
Oh, this is too good for the phone, Sally. And you're the only person I can share it with.
Share what?
Carla was at the restaurant.
Carla?
Martin bumped into her. She acted like a rabbit in the headlights.
What was Carla doing there?
Meeting Peter Barlow. I saw them, only for a second. She was clearly in a panic. She jumped in his car and they drove off. I've already got Trish back on the case. I want them watched every second of every minute before the trial.
And if she has evidence of the two of them together?
Well, the future is looking a whole lot brighter.
Oh, Frank, that's great news.
Yeah. Thank you.
I've not done anything.
Oh, yes, you have. You kept me believing. Look, I'm sorry, but I've told Martin I'm going to have a nightcap with him at his hotel. So I will see you tomorrow, okay? Night-night.
See you later.
Yeah. Bye.
See you later. I can't stop thinking about you.
Peter, don't do this to me.
Can't you get rid of Michelle?
It's too risky. Do you know how close we came to Frank seeing us? I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Was that Peter?
Peter?
Dawson. I'm worried he might cancel that meeting.
No, he's still coming, I think. You know, these go cloudy if you don't put rinse aid in them.
Yeah, I did used to work in a pub, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a horrible flatmate, aren't I?
No, you're a lovely flatmate. Although I will be out your hair soon.
I want Hinton.
No, I know. It's just I saw Dev yesterday and my old flat's empty again. He wanted to know if I was interested.
And are you?
Well, it's not that easy, is it? There's a deposit to find for starters.
Well, I might be able to help you out there.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've loved having you here and everything, but I suppose you've got to fly the nest sooner or later.
Oh. You know, it's funny. You get completely blooded, fall asleep on my settee, fully clothed.
I'm so sorry.
And you still end up looking pretty good, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Feel terrible.
I mean, what is it? Do you drink gallons of water and use Deirdre's oil of Olay?
You've got any paracetamol?
You stay there. Tell you what, though, all things considered, we had a pretty good night.
Oh, you measure a good night by how late we stayed up and how much we packed away.
No, I measure it on the quality of the company, and last night it was pretty high. He said some very thought-provoking things.
Did I?
Yeah, I think next time my whole world falls apart, which knowing me will be in the next couple of weeks, I shall buy a good quality scotch and come knocking on your door.
Well, I suppose I should go home and try and sort this mess out.
Well, we did establish one thing after the Uzo.
Uzo?
Oh, yes. Good on holiday, even better out the sideboard after 10 years.
And what did we establish?
That it was wrong to keep punishing Deirdre for all this.
I just think there has to be some retribution. Tracy can't just keep doing these things without there ever being any consequences.
I hated school as a kid. I hate it even more as a parent.
Can't imagine you spent much time there.
Packham is just like all them creeps he used to get at Tom's Wedgwood.
Don't get on the wrong side of him yet, though.
Banging on about what's in Max's lunchbox.
And what was in Max's lunchbox exactly?
Cheese dippers, chocolate bar and a packet of prawn cocktail crisps.
Ah.
But that's not the point. He knows Max has been in care and he's just using it to make me feel like a rubbish mum.
Mr. Packham is just trying to improve kids' diets. We used to get 10-year-olds in the surgery who were 10 stone.
Max is just an healthy-growing lad, though.
Yeah. Slim, fit. Not like Porky Packham.
There's just a couple of boxes left. I'll fetch the rest later. Mum,
I know. You're just round the corner.
look, we're going to see each other every day at work.
I'll be outnumbered.
Bye.
Right, well, I'll make him a sarnie then, with a yoghurt and an apple. Can't complain about that, can I?
Depends what's in the sarnie.
Do you know what? I blame Jamie Oliver. So, it was a good night last night, was it?
Oh, yeah. Not exactly Monte Carlo down there, but, you know, it's a good laugh. You should come next time, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, anything to avoid another parents' evening.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before I forget, there you go.
What's this?
Your share of the winnings.
10 quid?
Yeah, I still beat the bookie, though. Only one in the party that did.
Oh, well, I'm glad you had a good night, enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a great time.
I still can't believe they'd be so stupid to go out in public.
Yeah. It took all my powers of self-control not to march over and belt him.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't. It wouldn't have helped.
No, because then they'd know I'd seen them. At the moment, they don't. And that's my trump card.
It's painful, I know, I've been there. But it only proves what you suspected all along.
Anyway, let's hope Trish comes up with something, eh?
How are you feeling? Nervous. Understandably, you look nervous.
Oh, I'm fine.
You need to focus and relax. I'm not even sure you should be working. On the other hand, I suppose it takes your mind off the competition.
Mary, there isn't going to be a competition.
Has Sylvia chucked in the towel?
No, it's me. I can't go through with this charade.
I didn't have you down as a choker.
A choker?
Professional sports people and stage performers are all susceptible. As the big moment approaches and the pressure builds, they wilt. They drown themselves in negative thoughts and...
I can't go through with it because the keyboard's broken.
You really do have it bad.
No, it actually is broken. See?
Well, are you sure you've got it plugged in right? Only you're not exactly technically minded.
It was behaving oddly, making funny noises.
Well,
and
have you
things.
pressed something you shouldn't? Come on, start, you stupid... If you don't start, you're for it, I mean it. I will drive a 10-ton truck over you, and I do possess a 10-ton truck, don't I, Norris?
No, I don't think threatening it is going to help, but we'll just have to abandon the competition.
You'll admit defeat and pay up.
It's only £50.
Hang on. Sylvia doesn't know the keyboard's broken.
So?
So, we carry on as normal. Plug the keyboard in and act completely surprised when it doesn't work.
Why can't we just admit...
That way we can buy more time to get the keyboard mended.
We miss you too, Becky.
All right, love, well, take care of yourself. Love you loads. Bye, bye.
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 How is she?
Oh, sounds like she's having a great time.
Oh, good.
I do miss her.
So do I, very much.
Where's your mother?
Guess.
Oh, practicing the uke banjo.
Other obsession.
Skyping Milton.
There's a live feed to a Badger set I'd like to get a look at. I can't get near the computer.
Oh, it is the big day.
A minor talent contest between my mother and Norris Cole hardly constitutes a big day.
Makes her happy, though. And this Milton chap obviously does. Oh, hello. We're just saying. Big night tonight.
Really? I'm not sure that I can be bothered.
You've been practicing for weeks.
All the joy's gone out of it.
Does Milton know?
Who? Your online tutor? The young man you are so besotted with?
Well, I think this Skyping business is highly overrated. Nothing beats face-to-face communication.
You and Milton had a fallout?
I'm obviously one of dozens of his so-called friends.
Has he not been in touch?
Hasn't rung me for days, doesn't answer my calls.
Perhaps he has a problem with his connection.
Yes, and perhaps he's moved on to pastures new. Excuse me, I'll clear these plates.
Oh, OK, well, take care. Thanks for coming over.
All right, take care then. Bye-bye.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I thought it went really well.
He didn't exactly bite my hand off, though, did he? Oh, these bills have got to be sorted today.
It doesn't mean he's not going to give us an order, does it? He was dead impressed.
Really? Well, I'll chase him up this afternoon.
Do you want coffee?
Yes, please.
Oh, and listen, I spoke to Dev while you were showing him round.
And?
Yeah, he says I can move in today if I want.
Oh, great.
Just feel really bad about taking your money.
Oh, don't be daft. I'm happy to help.
Well, as long as I can pay you back.
It's fine, whatever. Hello, Peter. Your dad's annoyed with me, not you. Because... well, I did something bad.
What did you do?
Never mind that. The point is, he's still annoyed with me.
Can't he put you on the naughty step or ban you from watching telly?
I think he's a bit too angry for that, love. But he still loves you, OK? Now go and get dressed. You could have helped me out then.
It's your mess.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, besides, parents falling out, being dragged from pillar to post. It's all part of growing up if you're Amy. I'm sure it won't have any lasting damage.
I think what people are forgetting in all this is that I did what I did to keep my family together.
No. You did what you did because you're selfish and spiteful.
Oh, well, look what the cat's dragged in. Did you enjoy your sleepover?
I did. And so did Steve. In fact, we might do it again.
How is Steve?
He's drawing comfort from the finality of it all, knowing that there is absolutely no way back.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear you were rooting for me.
I agreed with every word he said.
Oh, well, let's all just gang up on Tracy, shall we? You know, Dad, you could have used your influence to make him see sense.
Sense? Oh, he's seen sense. Right, and so have I. I want you to move out.
Hey, here's a coat, please, Carl. Oh, hello, Carla.
Oh, hello, Peter.
Is anybody joining you?
No.
Oh, you don't mind, do you?
No.
Look around. Can you see anybody staring? Anybody talking behind our backs? No. No. All they see is a couple of mates having a quiet drink. It's the perfect cover, even if Leanne walked in.
Peter, you can't
right
blame
now,
me for
she wouldn't have a clue
panicking after
was
what
happening.
happened yesterday.
Oh, I don't. And you know what? The hardest thing about meeting you like this is I just want to lean over and kiss you.
Well, you won't have to wait forever. Michelle's moving out.
Yeah, well, I can't wait another day. I have to see you. I have to see you properly.
Now you're starting to act suspicious.
There you go, mate. Ah, thanks, Paul. Thank you. Cheers. Can you get away for the night?
Night?
Liverpool or, I don't know, maybe Chester, that's nice.
Peter, I've got a trial coming up. I cannot take any more risks.
Yeah, I know. It's the court case on Monday, so what are you going to do all weekend, eh? You're going to sit around stewing? Come on. Come with me. Put it out of your mind.
I don't know.
You, me, together all night.
What would you say to Leanne?
Oh, don't worry about Leanne. Just give me an answer, yes or no. Come on.
Yeah, it'd have to be somewhere where with no chance of bumping into anyone we know.
Yeah, it goes without saying, yes or no.
I mean it, Peter. We can't have a repeat performance of yesterday.
So is that a yes?
Think about it. Right. So you're turfing me and Amy out on the streets?
Just you. Amy's welcome to stay.
Where will they go?
Oh, thank you, Mum. That was going to be my next question.
Actually, I'm not throwing him out on the street. Obviously going to need time to find somewhere.
Oh, well, that's very generous of you.
A week should do it. If you're still here then, I'll go.
So is this your way of punishing me? Teaching me a lesson?
Can't change who you are, but that doesn't mean I have to live with you.
You're very quiet, Mum.
I completely understand how Ken feels.
Oh, right. Well, I'll start ringing round the B&B, shall I? Pack a bag.
You don't have to go today.
Well, there's no time like the present.
I understand how he feels. But I can't go along with it.
So you wouldn't mind if it became a regular thing?
What, the dogs?
Hmm.
Well, as long as it's not an alcohol substitute.
No, it's just really enjoy being out with the boys, you know. Hey, do you know what, love? I think we're in the wrong business.
Are we?
Well, I went in the bar afterwards. Before you ask, I had 5 J2Os completely grapefruited I was.
I trust you.
So I got introduced to this bloke called Phil, right? Part owns a couple of dogs, really nice fella, absolutely loaded, lives in Cheshire, drives a Porsche.
Yeah, but is he loaded because he's got dogs or in spite of it, eh?
Well, he reckons the returns can be really good if you know what you're doing.
No, it's racehorse owners who make all the money, Peter.
Yeah, but you need an absolute fortune to buy a horse, don't you? Even part of a horse. But a dog...
I'd just stick to your day job.
Well, all I'm saying, Lee, is it could be potentially highly lucrative.
Yes, and potentially it could be an absolute waste of money.
Well, anyway, he said he's going to call me if an opportunity comes up.
I don't like the sound of this.
Lee, you know the main reason for getting involved in this would be just as a hobby, you know? We could help train the dog up, watch it run. You know, it's not a serious business proposition, it's a bit of fun.
Good, because it's a terrible idea.
Mr. Barlow spent the next 2 hours, 40 minutes at work in his shop, only venturing out once for a cigarette.
One of his many vices.
He then went to the Rover's Return. Mrs. Connor was also there.
Really?
They had a drink, chatted, went their separate ways.
Well, they're hardly going to get down to it in public, are they?
For what it's worth, from their body language, I'd say they're at it.
Proof. Need proof.
I don't think you're going to get it. Not in time for the trial. They're bound to be careful. I can carry on watching him if you wish, but it will be expensive.
I don't care. I want him followed 24/7.
Put some on for Max, will you?
Hey, mate. Did you have a good day at school?
Yeah.
There you go.
Come and have a look at this. He's not touched it. Not even the yoghurt.
David used to turn his nose up at everything I gave him. It's just a phase.
No, it's just because you were a lousy cook.
What is the point of making him stuff he won't eat?
Oh, we'll not starve, will he?
Only because he had a curly-whirly in my bag. Wait till I see that packing.
You got Chisbot. So, you're not completely against the idea, then?
Oh, do you know what? You're worse than I say with all your mithering.
No, what I mean is, you know, if a really good opportunity came along.
What, like the Red Room of Dogs?
It's just that Phil just called me and said somebody's just dropped out the syndicate, so...
The syndicate?
Yeah, they own a 1-year-old, right? And it's only run twice, and guess what? It's won both times.
Do you know what? For a bookie, you are being so gullible.
No, I'm not. Look, there's no pressure, Lee. All we do is just go and watch it once.
Right, when?
Tonight.
Tonight? What, at Bellevue?
Sunderland.
Sunderland?
Sunderland by Aimer.
That was a lousy Geordie accent, and this is a lousy idea.
Okay, forget it then.
And to be honest, it's not really my scene.
No, you made that very clear.
Oh, come on. Just go. It's a boy thing, obviously.
No, it's not. There's plenty of women at Bellevue last night.
Please, just go. I'll look after our side.
Well, I have to stay the night. You know, get a B&B.
Yeah, great. More money down the drain.
You can't throw her out.
Who mentioned throwing? I said she must leave this house within a week, find somewhere else to live.
Look, it's my house as well. She's my daughter.
Okay, I'm not going to get angry. I've made my position clear. Come on, Eccles.
Now look what you've done.
Me?
I'm back in the doghouse.
No, he's just trying to drive a wedge between me and you.
There is a gulf, an ocean between me and you. And if you ever put me in a position like this again, I will disown you. And that's a promise.
Right, come here.
No, turn round.
No, this is the way you sit
I
it
had a lovely night, but I'm sorry about Jay.
No, he says it like it is. I respect the lad.
Yeah, well, I don't. He lives under my roof.
What's this? Is there a band on?
It's more a sort of Weatherfield's Got Talent.
Norris has got talent, all right.
Roy's mum on uke banjo.
It's a battle to the death.
Come on, let's go for a curry.
No, I like the sound of this.
I feel dreadful.
I don't know why. You're not even playing.
Having to lie, pretending to be surprised.
Keep it sit. I'll do the talking.
Even Norris's complete humiliation will seem empty now that I've been spurned.
Mother, if I could prevail upon you, both of you, keep this convivial.
Oh, hello again.
Sorry, have we met?
Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah, with Leslie.
And then again this morning when Eileen here was showing you off to the whole street.
What's this? Who's she showing off?
Yes, well, perhaps in future you could be a little less demonstrative for the benefit of those of us with a more delicate constitution.
What's he talking about?
Oh, stayed the night. We were saying goodbye.
Oh, are you two
An item? Yeah, we are.
lovely?
Hello?
Hey, we're on.
Where?
Yeah, I'll text you the details later. Okay, bye.
Okay, great, thanks. Bye-bye.
Is that Peter Dawson?
No, man about the dishwasher. You know what? I'm not sure I can face sitting in that flat all weekend, counting down the hours.
No.
No, I think I might just go away somewhere. Just don't want to be around here, you know.
Any plans for the weekend?
Enjoying my last days of freedom.
Don't say that, Frank.
You know, it's brilliant that I've got you, Sally, but I have to accept the possibility. So we need to make some contingency plans.
No!
I might not come back. I need to make sure that everything's in order.
Frank. Did Eileen say they were going out together now?
Yes, she did.
Surprised at her chasing after a married man with a sick wife.
Hey, let's not judge. We don't know all the facts.
I'm sorry, I'm with Norris, Rita. I'm just not comfortable with it.
Could have a word with Julie. Don't clam up on my account.
I think I'm on.
Well, it can't come as a surprise that people are talking about the situation.
Oh, I thought my ears were burning.
We're only talking about it because we care.
Well, as long as you're not judging people.
Well, I am not entirely comfortable with it, if you must know.
Aren't you now?
You've crossed a line now.
No, I've leapt right over it. I think the world of him.
Good for you.
What's going on?
Nothing.
They're talking about us.
Oh, I've just got nothing better to do.
I don't want us to come between your friends and your family.
We're not. I'm happy. That's what started toes wagging.
I'm gonna go.
Don't be daft.
No, I'm just causing trouble. I'm gonna go.
Right. Both contestants will play a rendition of that classic tune from the Roaring Twenties, Ain't She Sweet? The winner is the one that gets the loudest applause.
Excuse me? That's very unscientific without a clapometer.
What's a clapometer?
Oh, you remember Opportunity Knocks? Huey Green? No, she don't.
She's right, though. Some people clap louder than others.
It would be fair to appoint an adjudicator.
Phone Simon Cowell.
I'll do it.
You're not exactly impartial. Nor am I, or Rita.
I have an excellent ear.
Do you have any objection to Julie judging your performances?
No.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
Norris.
Look, why don't you toss a coin?
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Tails. Sylvia, whenever you're ready.
Ain't she sweet? See her coming down the street. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Oh. Milton. Hi.
Milton.
Hey, you made it.
Of course I made it.
See you, man.
Ain't she sweet? See her walking down the street. Now I ask you very
Perfect timing. Right, vodka and Coke or half a pint of lime? Nah, to hell with it. I'll have a pint.
Get your own.
That's something I said.
See her walking down the street. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Oh, you could knock me down with a feather.
Sugar, I wouldn't miss this showdown for the world. Boys, what do you think? My new protege, huh?
Oh, you're a dark horse. Sylvia, you rock. Milton, you rock too.
What are you, his groupie? And no prizes to say who this is. I mean, he's just as dashing as you said. Roy, great pleasure to meet you. Milton Fenshaw III.
I'm Roy. Roy Cropper the first.
You're Carl Monroe.
Pleasure to meet you, pal. How about a round of boozes for everyone? On me, boys and girls alike.
Now I think of it, I can't see you with Roy Cropper. Off to Crewe Junction with our butties and binoculars.
Hey, you better watch your back, Carl. You got a bit of competition over there.
Hey?
Hey, you're a bit jolly today.
Oh, well, I've had a bit of good news, haven't I? Move into my own flat on Monday. Yeah. Kick off my heels, toss my bra off the banister. Blessed peace.
Oh, what's that?
Well, it's all thanks to Carla, really. I'm still a bit skint, so she's stumped up for the deposit.
Kidding.
Not quite the young gunslinger we'd feared.
Oh, far from it. He seems solid, respectable.
Seems to genuinely like her.
Oh, hi, Eliane. Glass of white wine and orange juice?
No, just white wine. Pete's away for the night.
Oh, make it a bottle. Somewhere nice?
Sunderland. I think we're about to buy the leg of a greyhound.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Just sniffing loo.
Yeah, it must be a bit full on, you and Carla working and living together.
Well, yeah, except to never see her. Carla doesn't do chilling. I mean, she just dared off to Derby to meet some long-lost mate of hers. Suppose anything to take her mind off the court case, eh?
This is great.
It must be worse for him.
Frank. We did say we weren't going to mention Frank.
He knows a week from now he could be in jail.
We'll be in jail.
Could. I know. No matter what mud they throw at me, even if I collapse under questioning, at least I'm coming home. There's something in it.
Come on, love. Just for your own sake, put Frank out your mind.
Something smells good.
Yeah.
You're back.
Yeah. Oh. Didn't realise you were...
Well, I called your mobile several times.
Really? 4 missed calls. Sorry, it was on silent.
No harm done. Sit down, Sally. You do the honours, love, and I'll pour the wine.
Okay. None for me, though. I need to keep a clear head. Oh, wow. Look at this.
Oh. Not for me either, I'm driving.
Oh, you can have one drink.
Aren't you staying?
Well, if I have that, it'll push me over the limit.
Have you two been down to the pub?
Been for a walk.
And then you went to the pub? Have you eaten?
Well, just crisps, but this looks fabulous, doesn't it, Frank? I mean, food always tastes better when you don't have to cook it yourself.
Lamb's not too dry?
It looks perfect.
I was just trying to make myself useful.
Thank you, Tracy.
Cup of tea and a bourbon biscuit. You think that's all it takes?
It's just a cup of tea.
Nothing's ever just anything with you, Tracy.
You know what? I still don't know how Becky found out. Did you say something?
You know I didn't.
Oh, I bet you did. You and your tortured soul. You've got a big gob, Mum.
Like mother, like daughter.
The difference is your mother has a big heart to match.
Oh, and you've got big ears, because this is a private conversation.
In my house.
I thought all property was theft.
See what I mean? She learns nothing. Every salutary lesson just bounces off her like radiation off a cockroach.
Oh, poetry. You haven't lost it, sir.
There she goes again, the Teflon kid. How did she end up like this?
All right. Enough. Enough. I know where this is headed.
Yeah, me and Amy out on the street.
Yeah, with a finger of blame pointed directly at me.
Deirdre, you know what I'm saying makes sense.
Oh, don't listen to him, Ma'am.
Oh, just shut up, the pair of you.
Face it, love. You can't run away forever.
Or maybe you have lost it, sir.
You ready? Ready?
In the zone.
Try switching it on. What's eating you? It's only a bit of fun.
Whatever's the matter, Norris?
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks sadly as if we'll have to postpone my rendition.
I'm devastated.
And concede defeat.
Oh, no, never.
Norris is devastated too.
No mention of a rematch in the rules.
It's a competition in a pub. We don't need the Marquis of Queensberry.
Yeah, what's up with it? Let's have a look. Careful!
Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologise. I don't know what's happened here, but please be reassured that we will reschedule once the keyboard's been repaired.
Oh, well, never mind, Norris. A round of applause anyway, everyone.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Behind every cloud, there is a silver lining. Why don't we mosey over to Roy's place and have dinner there? I've always wanted to sample that haute cuisine you're always talking about.
The restaurant? Oh, at this short notice, I don't think we get a table.
And not even for the owner's dear old ma?
Oh, what are we thinking of? You can use the piano.
What a great idea. Inspired.
How many have you had?
Not enough.
Did you not fancy going with Peter? What, to Sunderland? Oh, no time. Well, we would have had Simon.
It's all right. He's round at Addie's. I'm going to pick him up in a bit. It's all right. I'm not daft. I know that this is the cover, you know.
Do you?
Yeah. He's not gone to the dog track. He's gone for a night on the tiles with the lads. It's all right. He won't have a drink. He won't be tempted. Not this time. I know he won't.
Oh, I'm sure he won't.
Well, middle C's a bit off, but after that, it's fine.
Norris? Well, the keys are exactly the same.
Yeah, but the proportions are different.
And the tone.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh, don't be such a prima donna. Play.
Mary! My hand slipped. I'm so sorry.
Was he asleep?
Finally. He's had me listening to his gurgly tummy for about half an hour.
Yeah, well, he did eat a lot at tea time.
Yeah, because he was starving, poor lamb. This healthy eating like at school's a joke.
Except no one's laughing. And I bet you, if you polled teachers, 95% of them would say salad is for saddos. Right, which one are you having? Sweet and sour chilli or pickled onion?
Pickled onion, of course. I saw a woman on the telly who lived off these bad boys for 10 years. 10 years?
Yeah, I bet she started to look like one, though.
Nope. She was pretty fit, actually, for an older bird.
Tell that to Fatty Packham.
I'm not rushing into anything.
No, you had to be dragged kicking and screaming into this.
Oh, come on, you know that's not true. Stop it.
It's only because you're a good man. You care about your family. It's good.
It's just that, you know, Simon, he's been through so much. I just want us to take it slowly, that's all.
Listen, we can go as slow as you like, Captain. You know it's going to be a nightmare, though, whichever way we come at it.
I know. But we can get through it. Because we love each other. I mean, that's the whole point of coming here, isn't it? So I can show you off to the world. What do you reckon? Get our glad rags on, hit the town, yes?
Go clubbing.
Clubbing? Too old for clubbing. No, you know, go to a nice restaurant. Somewhere we don't have to hide behind the menu. That'd be great. Yes?
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Bagsy first in the bathroom.
Oh!
Hiya, Deirdre. I didn't see you come through.
Yeah, well, it was a toss-up between a cigarette and a Shiraz, and the cigarette won. I feel as if my head's about to explode. I've been trying to walk it off.
Let me get you that Shiraz, eh?
Family, say. Who'd have them?
Hey, why don't you come on through to the back?
So, Milton, a long way from Palm Springs.
Well, believe it or not, endless sunshine can be a drag.
Oh, I could live with a swimming pool cocktail by my side.
Now, for a week or two, but after that, I think a man needs to cut and thrust.
Milton is very big in property.
What are you in, sir?
I'm in here mostly. Cheers.
Well, Dennis is retired. And why not? If we can't kick our heels up at this time of life, when can we?
Right.
Excuse me, I'm waiting.
Yeah, she'll be back out in a minute.
Well, you'll do a large medicinal brandy, please.
Roy's a first aider, but we thought a second opinion.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Right, let's have a look. Okay, can you grip hold of my two fingers?
No. Lucky last quid. To play or not to play, that is the question. Oh, head says play.
Whoops. My cup runneth over.
Same's been said of mine.
Was that a lucky quid or what?
Playing football with the likes of him. Goal hangers. You run yourself ragged for 89 minutes, they tap it over the line, who gets all the glory?
Keep the change.
12p. Nice one.
Right, well, I'd get yourself down to A&E if I knew you'd have some x-rays done.
Thank you, Doctor. Nurse.
The rose by any other name?
Would smell as sweet. Indeed it would.
Don't get your hopes up. He's on the other bus. Now, if you think we can do with...
Oh, yes, of course, Norris. Your chariot awaits.
Well, I won't say break a leg.
Oh, you're dry. Isn't he dry, Norris? Thank you.
Well, so you must be Weatherfield's winner.
A Pyrrhic victory.
And you came all this way?
Well, I can always stick around for the people, eh?
No, but I mean, it might take days, weeks.
Well, you told me there was plenty to entertain me here. You look a little surprised.
Well, I'm bowled over. I mean, until an hour ago, I thought you'd give me the brush off. Will you stop taking my calls?
Well, at 30,000 feet, that's not easy. What do you mean, brush off? Do I look crazy?
Hello? I knew it. I knew there was something wrong. Come on. Spill to Uncle Marcus.
Do I have to?
How can I make you better if I don't know what's making you sad?
Yeah, really, I don't think there's a sticking plaster big enough.
You'd be surprised.
You know, I've never been one for keeping up with the Joneses. When Jason's dad walked out, I thought, well, life is too short to care about what the neighbours think.
It is about Paul. Look, they're not saying that they don't like him.
No, they're saying that they don't trust him, and that is much worse.
I'll make like a banana.
Look at the devil.
Can I come in?
You know, I put myself out for you, humiliated myself, cried into my pillow some nights. I've brought you and Leslie into my house, my local. I've fallen out with my son, and now with my neighbours, it seems. This was your chance to stick up for me.
Look, I didn't want to fall out with your friends or your family. I don't know the lie of the land here, Eileen.
If they're gossiping about me, are they friends?
Oh, get real.
Oh, I wanted you to go out and bat for me. God, you run into burning buildings for a living. I know you've got bottle.
Look, Julie's your sister.
Yeah, and she was out of order, I thought. Or maybe that's the problem, that deep down you think she's got a point.
No.
Well, then say it! Out loud!
I will. In the future. If there is a future. Eileen, come on, don't dump me over something like this.
Oh, nobody's dumping anybody. But you and me, it can't just be a one-way street.
Tracy stitched me up that many times. I must have been insane to think she'd changed. I mean, could everybody else see it but me? Was everybody else just laughing at me?
No, Steve, no one was laughing at you.
Oh, have you been stood there?
I weren't listening. Everybody hoped it'd work out. Even me, the woman you did the dirty on. Don't forget you haven't always been an angel.
Well, there you go then. It's payback.
No, I didn't say that. I don't think you deserved it.
I don't get it. Have I got something in me that makes women want to punish me or something? I'm like one of them kids that goes from school to school but still ends up getting bullied.
No.
Come on, Michelle, I can take it. I'm a big lad, you know.
Well, you can just be... You can seem a bit weak. All right, well, maybe that's the wrong word. Grateful.
You said weak.
I just mean that, you know, with you, it's anything for an easy life.
Can everyone see this?
Steve, I shouldn't have said that.
Well, Amy must have seen it.
You just put me on the spot.
Mind you, better to be a weak dad than a cruel mother.
Of course it is, Steve.
Whack another one in there, I'm going for a fag.
Yeah, sure.
Steve.
No, Michelle, it's all right. I did ask.
She doesn't even feel a little bit bad.
Tracy doesn't do remorse. But I do believe she feels it. Ken doesn't. Teflon kid, he called her.
So she'll admit things to you that she won't admit to Ken.
She will, yeah. And I kind of cling on to that. I mean, she is still my baby when all's said and done. But the truth is...
Go on.
Oh, there has to be something in it for Tracy.
Well, like what? Money?
No, like getting to stay at our house, like getting herself out of prison.
And getting you to fight her battles.
Well, she has still got a little girl, you know, a little girl who needs a roof over her head.
Has Steve ever let Amy down?
Well, Steve's not exactly been a saint. He's done some daft things, some illegal things.
No, but as far as Amy's concerned, has she ever been homeless? Hungry?
Well, no, Steve's a great dad. Everybody says so.
But still, you're sticking up for Tracy. Till when? Till the next time she messes up? Till Ken walks out?
No.
Well, if this carries on, that's what's going to happen. Standing by Tracy could lose you, Ken. Are you prepared to go that far?
Right up. It's the lunch Fiora.
I'm going over.
Well, don't kick off.
To explain. Evening, Mr. P. We tried our Maxi with that healthy eating thingy.
Excellent. I open...
It bombed. So as of tomorrow, he's going back to his usual dinner.
Now, Mrs. Platt, Rome was not built in a day.
No, but our Maxi was starved in one. Poor little tyke. You should have seen him.
Our school policy is quite clear. From Monday on, the lunchtime staff and I will be checking all the children's lunchboxes. You what? Bessie Street's policy is healthy eating.
But not yours, obviously. She's a chip jug.
Thank you. Tell you what, Mr. P, once you give up the chippy tea and bitter, then our little Max will give up crisps and chocolate.
What Mr. Packham does in his evenings is
We'll be all around the playground by tomorrow morning. Don't get indigestion now.
Busy today? Hi, Hazel, it's John. Are you busy?
Is this bothering you? I could turn it down.
No, thank you.
Welcome back. Have you brought a knife? To cut the atmosphere.
I've been thinking.
Think away, ma'am. It's a free country.
And, I think your dad's right. You're never going to learn by your mistakes if I keep mopping up after you.
Meaning what?
Meaning, I think you have to pay. The same as everyone else.
Oh, so you're turfing us out on the street?
Told you, Amy's always welcome.
Oh, so that just leaves Muggins. Like the little matchstick girl with my face pressed against the window. I don't think so. Amy, I hope you're not sleeping in there.
Tracy.
What are you doing?
Well, if I'm not welcome here, I'm leaving. But I'm taking my daughter with me. Amy!
What a day.
I've had better. How was Leslie?
Calmer. Happier. It's actually not bad as care homes go.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Oh, Paul, you're going to have to stop beating yourself up. You've not abandoned her. It's 2 weeks respite. 2 weeks out of 5 long years.
Yeah. You know, I used to think I was lucky having a good marriage.
You were? Oh.
No. Lads at work had always been moaning, sneaking money out the housekeeping or sloping off behind the missus's back. Maybe if me and Leslie were like that, it'd be easier now. I could stroll around here without a second thought. I could enjoy falling in love with you.
Is that what you're doing?
I think I am, yeah.
Well, then just don't stop, please.
That bath is more like an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Oh, you took your time.
What the hell's going on? Are you completely mental?
Is Chicken Madras all right for you?
No, it's not. No more games. Get out.
Steve, look, keep your voice down. Amy's trying to sleep upstairs.
No.
This is our family home.
It was supposed to be before you messed everything up.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter now.
Flipping does matter.
Listen, I've got nowhere else to go. This house is half mine. My name's on the deeds. Mrs. Tracy MacDonald, deal with it.
Well, we'll see about that.
No matter what you say,
I'm still your wife. I did everything I did because I love you. Just accept it, Steve. I'm going nowhere. Have a poppadom.
These were taken this evening.
Where is it?
Chester. There's a shot here that...
Oh, it's the Chester Parkway. Way to go, Peter. Slice ciggy there.
Oh, I can't bear smoking. How could you kiss someone who stinks like an ashtray?
Well, that's just it. She's not. So what's it prove? Carla's team will just say that it's a coincidence. It's not incriminating.
Bingo!
The money shot.
So I was right. I knew it in my gut, but she swore blind it wasn't true. She's a liar and a cheat. And on Monday we're going to prove it to the barristers and the jurors and the backbiters who dragged my name through the mud and who sent a good man to an early grave.
Oh, love.
So, for Dad, we're going to blow Carla and her stinking boyfriend out of the water.
And there's a shot. I'm not surprised.
You should eat something, you know. Do you want me to make some toast?
Yeah, big glass of red. That should do the trick.
Carla.
I'm joking. It's called gallows humour.
Yeah, well, just think once this is all over, you'll be totally shut of him.
He'll be behind bars and you can move on properly.
Yeah, if I can get through this court case.
You'll be fine. Tough as old boots you are.
Tell me something I don't know. Go on then, put some toast on and some coffee.
I need a mobile phone.
Well, I tell you what, you can have one. When you're 21.
It's a safety thing. If I got lost, I could text you.
Go and get your PE kit. And you don't get lost. Go on.
Hey, listen, love. You really don't have to come to court today, you know.
I've told you I want to be there for you.
Yeah, I know, but it's not going to be very nice for you, is it?
What do you mean?
It's going to be a lot of mudslinging, you know. Frank's defence, trying to make out that there's something going on between me and Carla.
Well, they can say what they like. Because I know you. And I know that you've done absolutely nothing wrong.
Dad, can I have a mobile phone?
No, but I tell you what you can have. You can get 2 tin cans and a piece of string. That's what I had when I was your age. Now go sweep some chimneys.
Come on.
Amy, I had a dream that a monkey was kicking my head for nits then.
That's a good dream.
Yeah.
Why are you sleeping on the sofa?
Because Mummy and Daddy aren't friends at the moment.
But I thought it was going to be happy ever after, Mummy said.
Well, you know, sometimes grown-ups fall out and they can't be near each other.
But don't you worry, sweetheart, because Mummy and Daddy are going to try really hard to sort things out. Ain't that right, Steve? Amy, go and get your lunchbox.
This is ridiculous.
Tell me about it.
What are you still doing here?
This is my home, Steve. I'm going nowhere, trust me.
Well, we'll see what my solicitor has to say about that. I'm going to go and see her later today. Then hopefully she'll have you out of the house by tea time. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Listen, Daddy's going to want you to school.
Hooray!
Hey!
Steve, come here. What would you do without me?
I'm sure I have a spot coming. It feels massive.
Oh, maybe you're growing another head.
Eileen, that is so not funny.
Oh, that flaming door keeps sticking. I've asked you 1,000 times to look at it.
Yeah, I'll see to it, Mum.
I cannot have a spot tomorrow. I have a big, important meeting.
Why don't you stick a plaster on it? Oh! Looking for a new job, Mum?
I hope not. Depends what happens to Frank.
How do you mean?
Well, the court case, if Frank goes down, then the factory does and all.
Yeah, it serves him right.
Well, I bet your mum would beg to differ. Sure, she'll be in court, you know, stand by your man and all that.
Hey. Fancy nipping out to Roy's?
Not a fan of my cooking, are you?
Put it this way, after surviving umpteen fires, it'd be a shame to be taken out by a rogue breakfast.
Come on, Carla, you can do this.
This is your last chance, Carla, to do the right thing.
Back off, you. You're not even allowed to talk to her.
Why don't you tell him that it's a load of lies, eh?
Frank, don't jeopardise your case.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Sickening. Totally shameless.
Hey, how's things?
Oh, you know, I'll be glad when this is all over.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just going to have a cig, love. You go in.
All right, see you in there.
Yeah, okay.
See you inside.
How you bearing up? Listen, be brave. This is your chance to get some justice. Pay Frank back for what he did to you. Yeah?
feels so empty in here without Tracy. It's far too quiet.
Not any longer, evidently.
Don't worry, I'm not stopping. Just come to pick up some stuff.
How are you, love?
Oh, practically an orphan. Thanks for asking.
Don't be ridiculous.
You've turfed me out on the street.
Well, you couldn't stay here. It was untenable.
Where did you stop last night?
Ah, well, me and Amy found a skip by the side of the canal.
Tracy.
For your information, we've moved into number 13.
Oh, what does Steve have to say about that?
Well, quite a lot as it goes. But don't worry about him. I'll soon win him round.
You can't keep riding roughshod over people. Steve has a right to feel aggrieved.
Look, I'll buy you a drink later. Just show there's no hard feelings.
Members of the jury, Frank John Foster is charged with the rape of Carla Connor on the 19th of September.
That woman must be insane.
2011.
To put him through
It is your
all
charge
this
to
simply
say,
out of
having heard all the
spite.
evidence,
We shall get what's coming to her.
defendant is guilty or not guilty.
Mr. Millward. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. This is the case of an innocent woman, Carla Connor, having the misfortune to fall in love with a cruel and heartless man. The prosecution submits that Frank Foster is a brutal man who hides behind a mask of respectability. A cold-hearted man, one who, when he's told he can't have something, goes ahead and takes it anyway. For when Mrs. Connor told him that she no longer loved him, it is alleged that he flew into a violent rage and raped Carla Connor. It is the Crown's intention to prove to you that he is a liar, a cold, calculating, sexual predator. He fooled Carla Connor, members of the jury. Please, do not let him fool you.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning to you. What a wonderful accent.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
Where are you from?
Palm Springs. That's in California.
Oh, what a coincidence. Well, that's where my prunes come from. Thanks to you, I am as regular as clockwork.
Oh, there you are, Milton.
Oh, my dear, you look pretty as a picture.
Oh, I thank you, kind sir. Off you go, love, chop, chop. So...
Right, good luck with...
So, what would you like to do today, Milton? I mean, we've got museums, art galleries, and embarado richesse.
Well, that sounds great, but I'd really like to see your son's restaurant.
Oh, I'd rather we didn't.
You've told me so much about it.
Well, let's go into town instead.
All right. My dear.
Oh, thank you.
Did you say that your son's place was somewhere in this area? Oh, look at that. Nick's Bistro, huh?
Yes, Milton.
Well, that's certainly a weird name. I mean, I guess Nick sounds younger than Roy, huh?
Oh, sadly, I'm afraid it's closed today.
Oh, well, let's give it a try. You never know. Oh, open.
Oh, goodness me.
Precede me, my dear.
It kills me seeing you like this.
I'm just glad you're here.
Look, I know today's, all this, but just try and focus on what everything's going to be like afterwards. Frank will be put away, and then we can be together. Eh?
Oh, I can't even think that far ahead. It's all right for me. I'm single. What about you?
Hey, I promised you I'd tell Leanne, and I will. I loved waking up next to you on Saturday. That'll be us. That'll be our life. Me and you together.
Carla Connor.
Okay, this is it. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Mrs. Connor, will you please tell the court what Frank Foster was like at the start of your relationship?
He was. He seemed lovely. He was attentive and funny. A real gentleman.
So were you in love with him?
Yeah.
And he was in love with you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had no doubt on that score. If anything,
Please go on.
It was as if he loved me too much.
He loved you too much?
Well, he wanted to possess me, you know. It's like he wanted to control me. I just felt suffocated. You know, it was just like my life wasn't my own anymore. Anyway, that's why I knew I couldn't marry him.
Please, can you tell the court what happened when you told him the wedding was off?
He was angry. Very angry. He refused to accept it. Like I said, Frank's a very controlling man, and he usually gets his own way.
The sort of man who won't take no for an answer.
Your Honour.
Don't lead, Mr. Millwood.
Apologies, Your Honour. Please continue, Mrs. Connor.
He begged me not to leave him, and I told him I didn't love him anymore. He said it didn't matter. He wanted to marry me anyway.
And when you refused?
Totally lost it.
He lost control?
Sorry, I'd never seen him like that before, and it terrified me, so I told him to go. Go. Only the way he looked at me, there was just hate in his eyes, and I knew. I just knew.
Take your time, Mrs. Connor. Would you like a glass of water?
Please go on.
I thought I was going to die. I was terrified he was actually going to kill me. I remember in the moment just thinking that this is it. This is the way my life is going to end.
Do you need to take a break, Mrs. Connor?
No, sorry, I just want to get on with it.
Mrs. Connor, what happened next?
Then he completely overpowered me. He threw me on the floor and pinned me down. And I was begging him to stop. I did beg him over and over again. I told him no. I told him no. He wouldn't stop. Just did not stop. And he raped me. He raped me.
I tell you, this place is terrific. You must be so proud.
Oh, indeed.
See, I see your flat as a work in progress.
Oh, is this where you go on about, big cushions and soft furnishings?
Well, yeah. And to be fair, soft furnishings will make it feel like a proper home.
Yeah, I've got everything I need, haven't I? Huge sofa, big telly, dedicated beer fridge.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, I was wondering, is Roy going to show his face today?
Roy?
Yeah.
Very much doubt it. He hardly ever comes in.
Well, you're more likely to find him in the Rovers, hon.
Oh, throwing good money at the competition, huh? That's a confident man, right?
Well, it's a secret of good management for you. Delegation. I mean, why keep a dog and bark yourself? Well, we mustn't keep these good people from their work.
I tell you, this place, it blows me away. I mean, who'd have thought Roy ran such a sophisticated operation?
Well, that's Roy for you. A sophisticate in an anorak.
If I were you, I'd start divorce proceedings soon as.
Oh, I've been to see the solicitor. Basically, I'm totally stuffed.
How come?
Well, I told her that I wanted the marriage annulled. I mean, we've not done the business.
Yeah, fair enough.
Apparently, because Tracy's still willing, but I'm not. Tracy's the one who has to file for the annulment.
Eh? That is off its head.
Right, so I'm stuck with her. Can't file for divorce for a whole year. Anyway, it serves me right. I 12-month sentence for stupidity.
Well, please tell me, at least chuck her out of your house.
Name's on the deeds right next to mine.
Mrs. Connor, please tell the court how you first met Frank Foster.
He was a client. My company, Underworld. Well, we worked for him.
And how did he become your business partner?
He offered to invest.
What sort of state was the business in at that time?
Well, we were struggling.
Struggling?
Yeah, without his money, we probably would have gone to the wall.
So, Mr. Foster saved you from liquidation?
You could say that, yeah.
So, you had to do whatever was necessary to keep him sweet?
Your Honour.
Yeah, but...
There's a name for women like that.
Your Honour, please.
Miss Davenport, this is not a theatre. Please ask a factual question.
You told the court you'd started having doubts about marrying Mr. Foster.
Yeah.
I imagine most women in that position would confide in a friend. Did you?
No, I didn't.
Did you speak to anyone about it?
My solicitor.
Why would you speak to your solicitor about matters of the heart?
Because I needed to know where I stood.
In what way?
But I know you're going to twist my words.
In what way, Mrs. Connor?
Financially.
Were you trying to force Mr. Foster out of the business?
Not force, exactly.
You tried to force him out, but the contract was in his favour. Is that right?
Yes, but...
You were determined to get rid of him, so you came up with a malicious plan to accuse him of a crime he did not commit.
No.
Frank Foster had served his purpose, and you wanted to get rid of him, didn't you?
No, it wasn't like that.
But when it proved impossible, you stuck the knife in, and you falsely accused him of rape.
Wifey at 12 o'clock.
That's good news. Steve looks as miserable as sin.
Unbelievable.
No, I'm just saying. Can't have gone well with his solicitor. Bad news for him. It's good news for me.
He does look awfully fed up.
Fancy watching an episode of Sopranos tonight?
Oh, let's go mad. Let's watch the whole box set back to back.
Steady on.
Never been much of a Hellraiser. I did have my ear pierced once. Went septic, but...
Right, so come on then. What would we do if we could do anything we wanted?
I honestly don't know. I'm all talk. And if things go too well, then I start to feel guilty.
Oh, come on, you do right by Leslie, and everyone needs a break from time to time.
I know. It's just that when the guilt does kick in, then I think, what right have I got to be happy?
Oh, look, there's someone who'd agree with you.
I know, and I feel terrible about that, you two falling out over me. Bet you think I am more trouble than I'm worth, don't you?
Are you fishing for compliments?
No, seriously. I don't want people to be horrible to you because of me.
Look, you know better than most that you can't take life for granted and things can change in a blink of an eye, which is why I am taking my pleasures where I can find them. Mwah.
So, hubby, how did it go with the solicitor?
Well, apparently the ball's in your court.
Cheers, mate.
Well, you might as well tell me how it is, otherwise I'm going to go and see a solicitor and I'll send you the bill.
Apparently, you're the one that has to apply for an annulment.
Oh, dear. Oh, that might be the case.
Well, result? Because we both know that's not going to happen.
Right, see you at home, baby.
Whatever you've come to say, save your breath.
It breaks my heart seeing you together, because I know it's going to end in tears.
Oh, don't look at us then.
You know, you're like one of those American teenagers you see on those talk shows. Full of attitude. They're all gobbiness and bluster. I can see right through them. All they need is a hug. I love you, sis.
You too.
Come on now, dish the dirt. What's he like to work for? Is he a good boss?
Oh, yeah. Best I've ever worked for. Although I am slightly biased, he's my fella.
He's your what?
My fella. I mean, we've not been together long, but it's going really well. Nick's a good man.
Milton, there's something I have to tell you.
Darling, it's all right. I've thought about this. I've worked it out. This isn't Roy's restaurant, is it?
So sorry. I got carried away. Wanted to impress you.
Well, you didn't have to lie about it.
No, I know, but on that lovely cruise, I mean, everyone was so successful.
bragging about their accomplished offspring. My Lucinda is a brain surgeon. And what have I got? Roy, shuffling about the greasy spoon cafe in a cardigan that's seen better days.
Well, we can't all be big achievers. I mean, he must have some good points, huh?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, he has. He's kind.
Huh?
And he's loyal. He's got a very good heart.
There you go. Now, what more could you ask for in a son?
Let's just keep that entre nous, shall we? Don't want him getting big-headed.
We have established that you wanted Frank Foster out of your business and out of your life, but you've not told the court the whole truth, have you, Mrs. Connor?
I've answered your questions to the best of my ability.
I'd like to ask you about Peter Barlow. Oh, you look worried, Mrs. Connor. Are you all right?
Peter Barlow's a good friend of mine.
And a key witness during this trial?
Yes.
May I ask how this is relevant, Your Honour?
Relevance will become clear throughout the course of questioning.
Let's see where it goes, Mr. Millward.
Thank you, Your Honour. Peter Barlow is much more than a friend, isn't he?
No.
You have feelings for him, don't you?
No. Well, yes, but just as a friend.
Frank Foster was an inconvenience to you and an embarrassment. You wanted him removed from your life to make way for Peter Barlow.
Your Honour.
Miss Davenport, I think you should stop there.
Please, Your Honour.
Peter Barlow has been nothing but a tower of strength for me. You're dragging a good person's name through the mud just to make me look bad. Well, I am not the one on trial here. He is Frank Foster. You know, the man who raped me?
Hello? Right, now that we've officially moved in together, I thought I'd do us a special tea to celebrate.
What planet are you on? All this pretending, it's giving me the creeps.
Steve, we have got to make this work for Amy's sake.
Oh, give up. Look, no matter what you say, no matter what you do...
Look what happened the last time me and you were rowing all the time. Amy got sick.
Don't use our daughter to blackmail me.
No, I'm not.
I will never forgive you for what you did. Never. And if you had one decent bone in your body, you would walk away from this mess and let me get on with what's left of my life.
Frank, what the hell is your barrister playing at?
I think she's doing a good job. Hey, have we got time for a coffee?
I don't know how you can be so calm. How long is she going to let Carla stand there telling one lie after another? And when is she going to show the court those photos?
Yeah, patience was never your strong point, was it?
She's a liar. And you've got a chance now to prove it in court, in front of a jury, and yet...
Alicia hasn't seen the photographs. What? She's a barrister. She's got to do things by the book. I don't. The legal way isn't necessarily the best way.
Well, I don't know what your plan is, but...
Oh, I'll make sure the jury know about those photos. And when they do, they'll see Carla for what she is. A liar. Come on.
I'm sick of all this rowing.
So, mate?
Well, can't we just agree to get on?
Or you could just agree to the annulment.
Steve, you are like a stuck record. Look, is it really that bad a prospect us staying together?
Yep.
You were the one that asked me to marry her. You said that you loved me.
Yeah, well, that's before I knew what you'd done.
You can't stop loving somebody just like that.
I didn't love you.
What?
I never loved you. I just felt sorry for you. Now all the pity's gone, there's nothing left holding us together anymore.
No, you're just saying that to hurt me.
I'm saying it because it's the truth. It's Becky I love. I've always loved her. And if I could, I'd be with her now.
Times like this, I wish I smoked.
Oh, no, every minute feels like an hour.
Couldn't find me a coffee, could you?
Yeah, of course. I'm sure I've seen a machine somewhere.
Thanks.
Anne, can I get you anything?
Oh, I'd love a cup of tea. Milk, no sugar. Thank you, Sally.
It's all right.
Go on, then.
What?
She's gone. You tell me about this plan now.
You can read me like a book.
One with very large print for the partially sighted.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with your eyesight, Mother.
No. So, I presume it's about the photos.
Yeah. Only thing is, I'm not sure Sally would approve.
But I would.
Well, you want to prove your son's innocence, don't you?
How can I help?
I've just had a text from Meredith Maguire.
Oh.
She wants to see me this afternoon.
Why can't she leave you alone? She's the chair of governors. She's a right cow. She thinks Brian's a rubbish head.
Yes, all right, Julie.
Well, what's it got to do with her if he is?
I'm not.
Look, the head's accountable to the governors. Isn't that right, Brian? Well, he's worried she wants to get rid.
She can't be all that bad.
Think of your worst nightmare.
Trapped in a room with rats.
Oh, naked on stage.
That's how I do.
Mine's weird. It's like there's all these cubes made of coloured light, and I'm trying to climb up them, and then...
Yes,
when I get
well, times that by 100, and that's Meredith.
Don't suppose anyone knows how the trial's going?
Oh, no, actually, I was going to ask you. It must be awful for Carla having to relive it all.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
What do you mean?
Well, that's what a trial's for, isn't it? To find out who's telling the truth.
Carla is.
I thought that at first too, but I'm not so sure. I mean, Frank does seem like a decent bloke to me.
Lots of apparently decent blokes aren't what they seem. A rapist doesn't walk around with a sign on his forehead, you know.
I was just saying.
Yeah, well, I believe Carla, and I hope he rots in hell.
Ooh, me told him so.
You right?
Yeah.
Good. Royston.
Milton.
Thank you.
And this little lady is?
Anna, hiya.
This is Milton. He's my
friend.
Yes. Oh, and this is Owen. He's Anna's
friend.
Oh, yes. Well, hi, Roy. So this is your diner, huh?
Cafe.
Cafe? Oh, that's quaint. That's very quaint. There's sort of a 70s feeling to it, huh?
Well, I wouldn't really know.
Oh, come on now, don't be modest. I mean, these things take a lot of planning, you know. I think it's very retro, huh? Anna, do you have any waffles?
Oh, no,
Well, how
sorry.
about blueberries with sour cream? Oh, that's fine. I'm just kidding anyway. I'll have your all-day breakfast. I don't see why you call it all day, because it's breakfast. You see, at home we'd call that brunch.
But brunch isn't the word, is it?
Oh.
I mean, you have breakfast and you have lunch, unless, of course, you include 11s.
11?
Roy, food.
Yeah. Well, this is what... Oh, look at this. Formica. Oh, how cute that is, yes. Here, now, let's sit down, all right? Thank you, my dear.
Hey, you never said your mum were going out with an American.
She's not going out with him. Americans are very tactile, unfortunately.
What happened when you went round to Frank Foster's house that night?
Well, we discussed the order, and then after dinner I asked him if we had a deal. He said that he hadn't decided yet, and then he suddenly tried to kiss me. I was really shocked.
What happened next?
I asked him what he was doing, and then he tried to kiss me again. So I pushed him off and told him to stop it and reminded him that I had a boyfriend. And he said that he wasn't looking for a relationship, just a bit of fun. I told him I wasn't and that I was going.
And did he let you go?
No. No, I tried to get up and then he started trying to kiss me again. I was really scared. I told him to get off me, but he wouldn't listen, and then he grabbed me and pushed me onto the couch, and then he...
He would?
He started trying to put his hand up under my dress. And anyway, somehow I managed to get my knee up and shove him off me.
And what did you do then?
I got up and ran.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
I just thought I'd pop in, see if you want me to pick Amy up later.
No, it's all right. I'll do it.
You okay? Oh, Tracy, what's happened?
It's Steve. He hates me.
No, he's just angry, love. That'll fade in time.
No. He said he's never loved me. That he only married me because he felt sorry for me.
Oh, sweetheart.
What was your employment prior to working at Underworld?
I was a hairdresser.
And you had no previous business experience?
No.
In fact, you'd only been at the factory a week, hadn't you, before the meeting in question?
Yeah, roughly.
Yet it was you, an unqualified, inexperienced employee, who was sent round to Mr. Foster's on your own to negotiate an important business deal.
Well, no, Carla had loads of work on, and anyway, I was only dropping a sample.
But you did discuss the deal with him?
Well, yeah, in the end.
Can you describe what you were wearing the night you went round to Mr. Foster's?
I don't see what that's got to do with anything.
It was a short, low-cut dress, wasn't it?
Oh, and that's an invitation to try and rape me, is it?
No, but it might mean you wanted him to find you attractive. It might even mean you found him attractive.
No, I didn't.
Would you say it's necessary to dress like that for a business meeting?
Well, no, but...
You were drinking that night, weren't you?
Yeah, but so was he.
And where were you when Mr. Foster tried to kiss you?
On the couch.
On the couch, right. And is that normally where you would conduct a business meeting?
Look, I don't know what you're trying to say here, but...
And what did you do after he tried to kiss you?
He tried to do a little bit more than that.
Answer the question, please.
I went home.
You didn't ring the police. Why?
Because I just didn't feel up to going through everything.
Did you tell Carla Connor what had happened?
Yeah.
But you both decided to go ahead and enter into a business deal with Mr. Foster anyway.
Look, we didn't want it, but we were desperate and we needed the business.
You did, didn't you? Which is why Carla Connor had sent you round on your own, dressed in that manner, in the hope that you could seduce Mr. Foster into signing the contract.
No, that's not true.
When you saw Mr. Foster the next day, did he deny he tried to kiss you?
No.
In fact, he apologised, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, but...
He admitted he'd probably misunderstood the situation.
He didn't misunderstand anything. No means no.
So why a couple of weeks later did you apologise to him?
He was going to cancel the order.
You apologised for having said he'd tried to rape you, and you admitted you'd probably both misread the situation.
Yeah, but I didn't mean it.
But clearly not. Because a month later, 6 whole weeks after it had supposedly happened, you finally decided you'd report the attempted rape to the police after all. And what made you decide to do it then?
I just thought that you shouldn't be getting away with it.
Oh, so it had nothing to do with the fact that you and Carla Connor had fallen out when she decided to make Mr. Foster her business partner.
You're trying to make this sound like sour grapes now. It wasn't.
Did the police arrest him?
No.
And why was that?
Because they said that there wasn't any evidence.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Well, I'm sorry, Meredith, but can I remind you, you are only the chair of governors, I am the head, and this is my school. And I'll appreciate it if you keep your nose out. Meredith, come in.
Well, take a seat.
So, how's the allotment?
Thriving. But I'm not here to talk about that.
No, of course not.
Have you given any more thought to what was raised at the governor's meeting?
Absolutely.
Anne?
Well, I'm still thinking about it.
Brian, we've got Ofsted this year, and you don't seem to have put into practice any of the improvements that were suggested from the last Ofsted.
But to be fair, Meredith, I wasn't the head then.
As you keep saying, but you are now. And time's running out. Top of the agenda is the school's dismal SATs results.
Academic achievement's only one feather in a school's cap, isn't it? Surely the children's happiness and well-being must come first.
If that were the case, we could just have a playground. Forget about the school.
Well, there's something to be said for learning through play. But you're right. It does need addressing.
So, do you have a plan?
I have several plans.
Which are?
Well, I thought we could discuss them at the next governor's meeting, give everyone else a chance to have their say.
Fine. But they'd better be good. All the governors are baying for your blood, Brian.
Pure cab, you left to wait, they're all out.
I don't want a cab.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
I've just been round to see Tracy.
Oh, hatching up another little plan, are you? What is it this time? Another miraculous pregnancy again?
She's in bits.
Oh, my heart bleeds.
Look, I don't care what you think of her or of me, but she did lose those babies, and she's never got over that.
Yeah, she was so grief-stricken, she found time to frame Becky for it.
She did that because she was scared of losing you. She could see you were being drawn back to Becky and she panicked.
Well, it should have just told me the truth.
Yeah, you would have thrown her aside and gone back to Becky. Whereas she genuinely does love you. Which is why she's putting up with all this flat from you now.
You expect me to just forget about what she did?
No, I just want you to try and find a way through all this. If not for Tracy's sake, then for Amy's.
There is no way through all this. The whole thing's a mess.
Do you know why I kept Tracy's secret? Because she's my child. And when your child needs help, you don't even think about it. You just do what it takes. So get your act together, Steve. Because it's Amy who's the real casualty in all this.
What is your relationship with Carla Connor?
Oh, we're friends.
Do you see each other much?
Yes, Carl had a drink problem, and I'm in recovery, you know, a recovering alcoholic, so I was trying to help her through that.
Did you see Frank Foster on the day of the alleged rape?
Yes, I did. He came storming out of the factory, and he was very angry. He got in his car and he drove off fast.
What did you do?
I went across to the factory to see if Carla was okay, but she wasn't. She was very upset.
Did she say why?
She said that she'd just split with Frank.
And this was the first you knew of it?
It was, yes.
After the alleged rape, did you see Frank Foster again?
Yes, I did the next day.
Did the two of you speak?
Yes.
What did he say?
He said he'd given her what she deserved.
She being Carla Connor?
Yes.
Did he say anything else?
Yes, he said she... Sorry. He said she likes it rough, so that's what I gave her.
What the heck are you doing?
I thought I'd fix the door for your mum.
Oh, did you? Well, I said I'd do it.
Yeah, I know, but you're busy, so...
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not your place.
Okay, I'll put it back up.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll do it now it's off.
Look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tread on anyone's toes or anything. You're never gonna like me, are you?
I'm never gonna trust you.
I've been married for 23 years. Me and Leslie, we met at school, love at first sight. Used to get skitted by my mates for holding hand, never bothered me. Sometimes you meet somebody and that's it, you don't need anybody else. She was my lover, my best friend and my wife. And I really, really miss her.
Yeah, well, she's still your wife, isn't she?
Amy, I'm really sorry, but Daddy's not going to...
Daddy! Hey, all right, Angel?
Yeah, we're having sausage and bean casserole for tea.
Hooray! Can't wait. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You washed your hands?
Yeah, have you?
No.
They'll do.
Yeah.
Well, this is nice, isn't it? All of us together.
Yeah, I can't stay long because I've got stuff to sort out, so...
No, that's fine. It's just nice that you could have your tea with us.
Yeah.
When Mr. Foster made this alleged confession, how did you react?
Well, obviously I was angry.
I asked how you reacted, not how you felt.
I hit him.
It was a little more than that, wasn't it? You hit him several times.
Yes.
In fact, your own wife was there, begging you to stop, but you didn't. You carried on hitting him and had to be pulled off by the police, who arrested you for assault.
Yes, because I was angry because of the things that he'd said.
Did anyone else hear this supposed confession?
No.
So we just have your word for it that he said all those things.
Well, yes, but he did say all...
Your attack may have been unprovoked.
No.
It may have just seemed the perfect opportunity to pretend that Mr. Foster had confessed and to beat him up.
No,
Because you'd
no.
never liked him being with Carla Connor.
No, that's rubbish.
You got a hand?
Yeah, go on then. Just pull the door towards me. That's it. No, too much.
Got it?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
What you said before, you're right. Leslie is still my wife. But it's like she's walking away from me, Chase. And no matter how many times I call after her, she doesn't turn round. I never intended on falling for your mum. She never intended on falling for me, but I'm glad she did. I feel blessed. And I will not let her down, I promise you. I will not let either of them down.
Blimey, you've done it!
Yeah, it didn't take long. Right, I'm off for the shower.
You got any biscuits?
Anything on worktop?
Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
Something happened between you two?
Not a lot, but I don't know. Maybe it's a start.
I take it didn't go well.
Well, she's on about the poor SATS results. I told her I had various plans and we could discuss them at the governor's meeting.
Good for you.
No, it's not good for me at all, because I haven't got any plans.
Well, I'm sure you'll think of something.
I'm going to have to, because if I don't, I'm for the chop. I know it.
Thanks, Lord.
It's the trial today, isn't it?
Yep. And if there's any justice in this world, he'll be locked up by the end of it.
I hope so. You know, whenever I heard about something like that, I always think it could be an Arcadia, is he? Never mind about being locked up. He should be put down. Cheers, love.
Dad.
You know, Roy is a great cook.
Well, he takes after his mother.
And that place of his, it has loads of potential.
Really?
Well, I started out small, and now I've got an empire, so they say. I mean, Roy could do the same.
Yes, but Roy's hardly cut from the same cloth as you. I mean, he's hardly an entrepreneur.
Anybody can be an entrepreneur. All you need is a little guidance from someone who's been there. All right, I'm going to chew on a few ideas, and I'll talk with them tomorrow, all right? To Roy.
To Roy!
Wayne.
Same again.
What are you after?
Nothing.
Go on, then. Thanks.
I'll have a pint and hotel.
Okay.
Ooh. Busy these days.
I knew it. What do you want?
Job doing, Sooners.
No chance. I'm snowed under, mate. Although, I might be able to squeeze you in, you know, for a price.
Done.
So what's so urgent that you're not even going to haggle, eh?
You said the next time you saw Mr. Foster after he left the factory was when he made his so-called confession.
Yes.
But you actually saw him the night of the alleged rape, didn't you, when you went round to Carla Connor's flat?
Yes, I did, of course. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Why did you go round there that night?
I heard Maria telling her brother that she was on her way around to Carla's because she said that something had happened.
So you went round there too? Why?
Well, like I said, you know, I was concerned for her. She's a friend.
Nevertheless, it was rather extreme, wasn't it, going all the way round to her flat when you already knew another friend had gone to her aid?
I was worried about her, and I knew how angry Frank was earlier.
Or you wanted to check everything had gone according to plan, which was that Carla Connor would falsely accuse Mr. Foster of rape.
No,
You were in a relationship with Carla Connor, weren't you? You still are.
that's ridiculous. Look, the only reason that me and Carla were close is because I told you I was trying to help her through a drink
That
problem.
may have been what brought you together, but isn't it true that this friendship then developed into a relationship?
No,
Even your wife thought you were in a relationship.
that was nonsense, and Leanne knows that now.
Except you were lying all along. You both were.
Order!
Why else would you be kissing her?
Sit down or you have to leave the court. Members of the jury, you will disregard the outburst from the gallery. Carry on, please.
Let me repeat the question. And may I remind you, you are still under oath. Are you in a relationship with Carla Connor?
Like I said, when Carla was raped, we were
Are
just
you
friends.
in a relationship with Carla Connor?
Yes.